Hey everybody, what's up? Good evening. How's it going? TGIM, and at least it's over, right? How's it going? What's up? Welcome to the All Signs. How are you guys doing? It is actually All Signs week on the channel too. What's up? Welcome. Melissa, what's up? Say hi everybody to Melissa and the Mod Squad. They're your OG concierge for the evening down in the chat. Say hi, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share this video, share this All Signs with that one person you want to see happy, healthy, and healed, and invite them to join the channel and become part of the family here. All right. We are working to get up to 70,000 subscribers for July 27th. Coming up, angel number 727. It's really cool. So subscribe, be a part of the family. And if you're new, I'm Archer. Hola, hello. I don't know why, but lately I've been speaking Spanish. No clue why. No comprende. I don't know. But I'm here. Hey, Chumba, what's up? Peace and love. Spinny hugs back at you. What's up, Daniela? How are ya? How's it going? Hey, Abby, what's up, hon? How's it going, Deanna? Hey, Lindsay. Thank you guys for coming. How you guys doing? Y'all have a good weekend? Everything good? It is All Signs Week at the channel. All right, so we're going to do an All Signs 3 times this week. Because if you remember right, I started the July readings with Libra. That's why I ended last week with Virgo. So all 12 signs have had 2 weeklies each, okay? And they're all available in the July playlist. Oh, I got to pull TikTok up too, because I got the software integrated again. So hold on, I want to see the chat for TikTok. So let me do that while I'm talking. But yeah, so it's All Signs Week this week. We're going to do All Signs and pick a cards. We're going to do more of the cards and coffee. That's where the super chats are at now, right? So there's going to be another one of those Wednesday morning and another one on Friday morning. We're going to do All Signs on Wednesday and Friday. And then I'm going to do a pick a card tomorrow. And then next week, we get back into Aries through Pisces, okay? So it's All Signs Week. That way, basically right now this week, all 12 signs get 3 readings apiece. All right. So it's like I'm Oprah mode, Archer Oprah right now, or Archer Winfrey, I guess, maybe. All right. Hold on. Let me search for myself. Just a second. I got my phone in moon modes though, so it doesn't go off. I just want to be a part of the chat. So let me search. I never search for myself. So this is like, it's different. Oh, wow. Look, I'm live. This is cool. TikTok gets to be a part of the fam. All right. Oh, hi, Sandra. What's up? Hey, Selena. Dude, I love TikTok this way when it's streamed through the software because it gives the full picture. So that way everybody gets to see Buddha Squirrel and Bill. And it where the text is at, it turns it all nice and it's like on a black background. It's real easy to read. I love it. What's up, y'all? Hey, Rolanda. So now you guys are part of the family too. All right. I'm going to leave this over here so I can see the chat. Hi, Indigo. What's up? What's up, Allie Angel? Hey, Megan. How you guys doing? Hey, Steph. What's up, Stephanie? Mary Barricker. What's up? What's up, Inquiring Minds? How are you? Hi, Spinny Hugs. Okay, we're going to take it from the top, Aries to Pisces, all the usual. Whatever message comes out, I'm going to convey it across to you guys because when you're here with me, I'm your ride or die. Got your back. You're protected. I'm your crystals. All right. We're going to go through and run some of the new decks because the Mystic Storytellers deck gets pretty cool. And the Biblical Shadow deck, these two have been getting along really good. It's a whole black and red conundrum thingy. All right. Okay, let's dig in. Let's go for it. We got everything cooking here. What's up, Katie? How's it going? Thanks for coming by. Psych, what up? Thank you for the badge. Thank you for the gift. That's cool. All right, let's see here. I'm going to clean the screen up. Let's pop Aries up on the screen, and let's do an All Signs. I've missed you guys, too. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, too. It was an awesome, like, best birthday ever, or best birthday yet. I never say ever, because, like, what might happen next year? But it was really cool. Had a good time. Mama T sends love. She's at home resting. She might show by and, hang out in the chat. Hey, Shelly, what up? But, yeah, so let's go for it. Doop, doop, doop. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, too, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out here at the table live with me, all right? And also traditional private YouTube videos. There's emergency booking appointments and budget-friendly check-in videos. Just shoot me an email, and I'll send you back the pricing and booking details. And I respond within 48 hours usually because it's just me doing everything. I'm pre-post, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and all of it. But I do reply to them, okay? So thank you. And I look forward to reading for you and helping out however I can. That's what I'm here for. All right, you guys ready? Let's go for it. Hey, Karen, what up? Limitless, you're here too. What's up, Spinny Hugs Limitless? How's it going? Spinny Hugs Sandra too. All right, y'all ready? Everybody can see Buddha Squirrel now. Y'all on TikTok, everybody can see Kit and Bill and Winston's back here. All musicians name their guitars. I got Bill. He's named after Bill Black. Elvis's bass player had a big black upright bass. And we got Dr. Winston O'Boogie. This dude just likes to jive. He's got 6 strings and he knows how to use them. It's cool. Okay, let's go for it. Here we go. Why did I just do that? I don't even like doing that. That weirds me out. Why did I just do that? Okay, dude, there's some weird wonky energy going on right now. Let's read cards. I just want to dig in. Let's start with the new deck, the Mystic Storytellers Tarot. Check them out on Instagram. They're cool. I got to make a post about the Biblical Shadow deck too, because it's deep. It goes in heavy. All right, so let's go for it. We're going to start with Aries at 533. Angel number 533 will resonate to you, Aries. Check it out. Might give you a message on your pathway. All right, Google it. Look it up. But let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind going forward. And thanks for being here too. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the usual. Leave a little comment or just an emoji if you like. That way, God knows what you're thinking, and it keeps your private life private, and it helps the fam and the channel to grow. So appreciate you. Love you. All right. Dude, it's like I stopped talking, and the deck's like, I told you this deck is cool. King of Pentacles. You're coming into a much more balanced point here. You know how hard you've been working to manifest this relationship? In the Three of Swords, it's been all for nothing at the moment. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye on things. There's a much different approach coming in the week ahead that's going to allow stuff to take a much more like stable approach and allow you to feel accomplished. King of Pentacles. All right. Some of you guys are like getting new furniture too, by the way. All right, let's see what we got. All right, tap me into Aries energy, please, and thank you. What do we got for Aries? Give me everything you got for Aries. Let's go for it. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Uno and dos, whatever. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. We are off and running. Let's go. Nice. Literally what I was just saying. I think I might have given away the whole reading on the preview card. Justice. What Aries wants, Aries gets. Things finally start to work out. That's even a clearing of the mind. So I got to watch Uranus and Gemini for you. I think that's clearing the fogginess, the cloudiness, and the uncertainties out. The King of Cups. This shows in the week ahead that you make it to a completion point in your self-love journey. Some of you guys, somebody here, either you or your person could be active or retired military. Thank you for your service, if so. But 3 of Cups into the World card shows you celebrating the completion of a cycle. Some of you guys might actually either be graduating or recently, and you're also celebrating that too. And if you've got a graduation party to go to, I'm being told there's some info you'll find out there, okay? And the single Aries wind up leaving the party with a phone number. Okay, that's cool. I dig it. Let's go. Give me 7 cards. Traditional spread. Let's go. Ace of Wands right out of the gate. The first card of the all signs is the Ace of Wands. Well, that sets the tone, doesn't it? There is still something that's holding on here. There's still a spark in this connection. Ace of Wands, and they also totally want to see your ram horns. Ramon, Aries. The Magician, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. Dude, Aries, they are curious. See, they've learned a couple lessons here. They want this to work right this time. Queen of Wands on the Page of Swords. They're totally checking out your online profiles, okay? Some of you guys might actually even be an online content creator of sorts, okay? You're working really hard to manifest the relationship you want. Lover's card on the Magician. You chose this person, but for some reason, they seem to have a hard time choosing you. You know, you're all in, but there's just something here that the two of you guys aren't meeting eye to eye on with that Lover's card, right? Could be a Gemini or a Virgo, but I think Mercury retrograde, which we're literally in pre-shadow retrograde. Mercury is already starting to slow down. Okay, it's getting ready to line up with the other 6 planets for a 7-planet parade of planets in the sky. Dude, it's totally a good time to have a telescope. It's going to be epic. Same with you. Retrograde setting in this week. It's going to be epic, okay? It looks like one of you are looking at, it's like, this is a lesson in perceived value. Totally. It's like one of you guys are seeing this relationship or this connection as a 6. The other of you are seeing it as a 9. Yet, in a way, you're both right. Interesting. You or them might be born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th, the 1st, the 11th, the 6th, the 16th, and 26th is here. The 1st, the 21st, maybe even the 31st. I'm also seeing the 2nd and the 22nd so far. So let's see what's up with this Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. That's where I want to go a little deeper because they're acting like they're not worried about this, yet they're totally worried about this. See, 8 of Swords. My hands are tied, Archer. What can I do? 3 of Swords on the High Priestess. They feel like their indecisiveness is what slowed this down to a point that they're almost afraid to admit it, but they're unsure of how to move forward with the 8 of Swords. All right? They're definitely thinking of writing something behind the scenes. Okay? You know what I'm seeing on this one here is that you guys have different perceived value about what a connection or what a relationship is, right? That's a big factor here. Maybe it's just the result of like past hurts, past breakups, right? Neither of you guys are like wanting to proceed in a full place of vulnerability. And their indecisiveness is leading to you being indecisive and questioning if you made the right choice of even trying to get involved in this, right? Some of you are reviewing this whole, like this whole connection is making you review your life's decisions. You know what I mean? But High Priestess, the initials B or J might even resonate to you. I really feel that off of here. And so does the name David. Star card, Queen of Cups. You know what? You're wondering if your manifestation's even working or your prayers are even being heard, because manifestation is just a synonym for prayers, okay? Because in the Star card into the Queen of Cups, you thought this was going to work. You were ready to go all in. You were telling friends and family things were going well. And the next thing you know, it's a dead stop. You guys are both in very similar energies, though. You guys are both on your healing journey. Could even be an Aquarius or a Cancer. They just need to open up and communicate better. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Some of you guys met digitally, maybe through work or something. Maybe like either you guys are both work remotely or something. Maybe you in online content. Yeah, some of you guys like met through like TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or something. Not traditional online dating. And those of you that did, yeah, you guys could live at an actual physical distance. That could be one of the factors that's slowing the roll on this too. Cancer, Gemini energy. I think Mercury retrograde is what gets things started. That's why you've been thinking about it. Because with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, they definitely want to talk about this. This is just getting off the ground, but it's moving so slow that it's causing insecurity. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. For some of you, they're having a hard time giving up the single life, right? Some of you guys might even be on a Saturn return. Hanged Man, Pisces energy with the Three of Wands. Wow. They need to like really work on the communication here because it's reached a stalemate. And it's like almost time for something to change before time's running out. Some of you guys with all these pens out here right now on these cards too, maybe some of y'all gave them an ultimatum. It was like, hey, I know what I want. I'm sorry if you don't yet, but you need to kind of like get moving. You know what I mean? Hey, Peyton, what's up? Something about the TV show One Tree Hill might resonate. Moon card and the Devil. For some of you guys, they're hiding their feelings. I was trying to see if this was like, maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's something like that with the Devil card. Why is Toby getting in the way? This here is showing that they're hiding how much they actually care about you or want you with the Ace of Wands. They're kind of nervous about their feelings. That's why they're close. Notice how they never really make full eye contact with you. I know, right? Nine of Swords. They're quiet because they are honestly like, you know how good they are at their job? It's because they were trained to do it, right? They weren't really trained well in love with this Three of Swords. They've had their self-confidence and their emotions beaten down by the relationships they've been through. So you guys are brought into each other's lives to kind of teach each other a bit of like self-confidence and an equal communication. That's why you've been having the dreams about them lately. Because before they go to sleep, your social media profile, whether you're a content creator or not, irrelevant, just your Facebook, your MySpace, whatever. And Justin Timberlake say what? But with the Page of Swords on this one, the reason you guys are having those dreams about each other is because you're the last thing they think about before they go to bed. They check social media and then they lay down. You know what I mean? You know what there is? There's a way to get to know each other all over again. Yeah. For some of you guys, they open mouth, insert foot on the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, but with the Page of Wands on the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands shows that with the way the planets are shifting and lining up with the retrogrades, it's what's got this coming back around for something successful. The Six of Wands right now is KP making it through downtown traffic on Broadway to the CMA Fest on time, and it's easier to raise the Titanic than drive a cart on Broadway during any kind of an event. But in the Page of Wands, you're going to be really happy because that's my Pharrell Williams card. Doesn't he look like Pharrell Williams? I love this card. This is cool, okay? Because he's happy, right? So I do see here that it's a take two. There's just false start vibes on this one because somebody tried to come at it wrong with the approach out of nerves and fears, okay? with the Hermit card, upon a little bit of reflection on the Six of Swords, they're going to be like, okay, Aries, I didn't approach this in the right perspective. I am ready. Let's give this a try. And see, you've been very empathetic this whole time. You're just like about ready to get things moving. Dude, they totally want to work this out. They like you. They've got some strong feelings for you, Two of Cups. Could be a Cancer or a Leo. Sagittarius, Taurus energy. We've got Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces. Aquarius is here. Strong Cancer and Leo vibes. Could even be a cusper, maybe. Or some of you guys are. You either might be born on the 5th, the 15th, the 25th comes out, or somebody's a life path number 2 or 5. Somebody here is watching their moon placement. You might be an Aries moon, or maybe they are. Ooh, which means we have cross watchers when the moon card comes out on the Page of Swords. Aries, they're even here on the YouTube channel right now listening to this being like, what's Aries think about me? What's Aries up to? Aries likes you. Take a chance. Take the shot. It's totally cool. Star card. You guys have done so much of your own healing journeys that you're both nervous about getting back into something because you don't want to have to go through the healing stuff again. But this shows here, this full moon in Capricorn energized this, and Mercury retrograde is what's going to get it to take off the ground. All right. The thing on it is that they're still seeing things from their perspective at the moment, but that starts changing this week. Even though it's slow progress, it's still heading in the right direction, that you come out of the energetical purgatory and things start to take off. Okay. So keep me posted. Some of you guys will either have an answer, a reply, or a message already sent. Go for it. It's worth meeting up, having the coffee, and talk about it. Three of Wands, you've just been considering it. And if you haven't gotten the message back yet, you're just in a different group of Aries, which shows that it's coming in the week ahead. It all bases on the last time you guys talked. That shows the time gap in this. Whenever it was you guys last spoke to when the communication happens or has already happened, okay? Because this is a week ahead. I dig this. Mercury retrograde, your phone's going to be busy. Nice. All right, so I hope that helps, Aries, and I'll see you later on for your next reading. And love the like, subscribe on your way out, leave a comment or an emoji, because even if you want to keep your private life private, the emoji counts. God knows what you're thinking. It's all good. All right, I love you, and I'll see you later. If you do want to book a personal reading, email me at Astrology. Check out the pinned comment for all the links, all the details. All right, cool. I dig it. You guys doing okay? Let me switch down over here. Let me switch back over to the chat screen. Cool. All right. Yeah, we're doing the next Cards and Coffee where you can do super chat questions. That's going to be Wednesday morning. Next one. We're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. All signs, Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. And then we'll do some pick cards on Tuesday. And then Thursday, I'm getting brand new internet, company business, commercial class internet. So we're down for Thursday. It's going to be cool. All right. Then we're back up on Friday at hyperspeed. We might even be going into ludicrous speed. All right, let's keep going. Let's get into Taurus next. How you doing? Taurus, what about music resonates to you and your person? Because I'm sitting here humming and just kind of bopping along to a tune that doesn't exist. Either that or I'm writing a song right now. I don't know. Is there a banana? Who's got a banana? Banana smoothie sounds kind of good, actually. All right, let's see. Taurus, I'm going to use the Titanica deck for you. This old tin tub won't stay at the bottom of the ocean. All right, Taurus, let's take care of you at 1842. Check out angel number 1842. You might dig it. And I don't know what we're going to do when we get into the higher timestamps, but we'll deal with it. Taurus, you need a spinny hug. You're dealing with either a twin flame or a deep soulmate connection, because something made me go to the Titanic deck, which is my twin flame deck. There was a large number of twin flames and soulmates on that ship. But when I get a deck jammed that hard, that tells me you need a spinny hug. So I got to grip you up, spin you around, be like, Taurus, every little thing's going to be all right. You're like, thanks, Archer. And then all of a sudden I'm going to spin you around until you start giggling and your hair gets all frizzy in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. You might giggle, all right? Jeep wave. It's cool. If you need another one, you come back anytime you want. Hey, Mom. What's up, Mama T? How you feeling? You doing okay? Thanks for coming by. All right, let's go for it. What do we have for Taurus, please and thank you? Give me everything for Taurus and their... Wow. Yeah, double spinny hugs. Taurus like, you know, spinny hugs. This person in you has put you through a lot. Oh, wow. Okay. Tap me into Taurus's energy, please. This has got to be a twin flame energy. Even for me to intuitively grab the Titanic deck, which this deck usually just hangs out. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's see what's up. Why did Taurus need the spinny hug? The Empress, for some of you guys, there could be kids involved, or for some of you guys have been trying for a long time to get this off the ground. 10 of Wands, and you're tired. I gotcha. Okay. No wonder you needed the spinny hug. You're like, Archer, I'm just tired. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. It's getting better all the time, Taurus. Judgment. You're blaming yourself still for a lot of this. I see you coming to terms with that in the week ahead. All right. Right now, you're like, what could I have done differently? Am I the problem? Am I this? Am I that? Moon card. This has been keeping you up at nights, even with the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. No. They made their choice on that 3 of Swords. They got to stick with it. And remember, it doesn't have to be a person. 3 of Swords can be a noun. It's a person, a place, a thing. And in this case, I feel like something about money is the 3 of Swords issue in this case, like spending it behind your back. Some of you guys financially supporting them and wondering if you were enabling them or if things were getting out of hand. No, this was their own free will. It takes 2 to have an argument like this. You weren't fully responsible. All right, let's see what's up. A full moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys, this is a recent breakup, as recent as the full moon in Capricorn. All right, 3 of Pentacles. It's pretty recent. Page of Cups. What's up, Lights? How you doing? Knight of Cups. This person's going to pop back up when you least suspect it, just like good old Charles Lightoller. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Interesting. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. God's making plans. Everything that you've gone through is happening for a reason with this person because they didn't respect you. And they're running out of options. Reasons why they can't reach out. Reasons why they can't fix this. Reasons why they can't make this work. They're running out of excuses. This person's an excuse machine. Interesting. Strong Scorpio vibes on it. Capricorn and Leo are here too. Virgo. Got a lot of earth and water. So this person's communications are clear as mud. The mind games, the word games, the trickery. A little bit of Sudoku vibes. And not the math game, although I am seeing a Taurus that likes doing Sudoku. But Sadiq, I know I don't pronounce it right. I speak English, not Hebrew, but it's a Hebrew word for passive-aggressive bragging, condescending bragging. You know what I mean? This person was always right. Their ideas were always better than yours, and your ideas were always stupid, or, oh, Taurus, that's not good. And they wound up taking away your own self-confidence and your own self-worth. Moon card. That full moon, this is recent. Justice, yeah, this is like recent. Justice, 10 of Cups under the 9 of Pentacles. See, they're acting like they're all happy. 9 of Pentacles on the 10 of Cups. I'm better off without Taurus. They're lying. They're still lying. They're lying about being happy. Somebody here has a pet bird. You know what it is that you're frustrated about the lack of progress overall because you're moving like 1 billion miles an hour and you feel like they're not wanting the same things that you're wanting. 7 of Cups on the 7 of Pentacles. July 7th might be a date that resonates, or some of you guys are dealing with a Cancerian. 9 of Swords could be a Gemini. Whatever it is, they don't like to talk or respond. They leave your messages on read, but yet their Snapchat score goes up. Their texting goes off. You know they've been online. You know they've had their phone in their hand, yet they keep avoiding. And you're tired of waiting for it to happen. You're trying to get your life on track and get things back in orders and perspectives with the Hanged Man. Some of you guys have either been overcoming an addiction, major change of life and job loss. Justice card, mad props for those. Somebody here had to get a restraining order. Libra energy. Gemini's pretty strong too. Some of you guys might even be cuspers. Queen of Pentacles, the Star card, and the 6 of Wands. This can be salvaged. Nice. Leo Aquarius energy. I've got very strong twin flame vibes on this. We've got Leo and Aquarius coming in. I've got Aries and Scorpio energy. We've got Cancer and Sagittarius is here. This reading's got twin flame all over it, with the energy of reunion, though, coming in as a result of the quantum jump that we've experienced. The Schumann scale, I got to watch the Schumann scale for you, Taurus, because you are an earth sign, which means those frequencies, the way the Schumann's resonances affect the earth's vibrations, you're totally feeling it. You're fearing if the past is going to be repeating itself, and you've worked really hard to get over that stuff. You don't want this person to become that. You or them could be a life path number 6 or born on the 6th, maybe the 16th or 26th. 29th is here too, along with the 13th and the 30th. Capricorn energy. Some of you guys were financially supporting this person on the 9 of Cups while they chased dreams. Pisces energy. But yet now you're the one they're dreaming about. Could be an age difference for some of you guys with John Jacob Astor here. He was on board the ship with a much younger wife. 2 of Swords. You're trying to have faith in this, but it's like you're getting to the point that you've healed. You've done your work. You're very afraid that they're going to become one of those type of people, right? You thought this would go way further, and you've given them enough, but now it's dead stopped and went nowhere. 2 of Swords. You're trying to hang in there and have faith in the process, but Page of Cups, they're taking a long time to make the offer. Libra, Cancer energy on this one. Could be definitely a cardinal sign. Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but that's where it's at in their chart. Scorpio's hanging out here too. You thought this would go further faster before it dead stopped, and then you didn't think this would happen again, and yet you're like, I've passed the test, 6 of Wands star card, made it to the next level. I didn't think I was going to get dragged back into that energy. You just were at the point that you're over that cycle. This was supposed to have worked. Justice card on the 6 of Wands. This was supposed to have worked. Give me more on this Justice card, 6 of Wands. Four of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. We're back to that original vice that got in the way, person, place, or thing. I think this straight up is a fear of commitment. The Fool card, the age difference comes in onto it. This person still had to live their best life. However, 3 of Swords, they just weren't ready for love. This is somebody who the money became much more important to them than anything else. Hey, Taco, what up? How you doing? What's going on? Spinny hugs. Hey, Michelle Mabel, what up? See, they had a big old pinnacle blocking themselves. Their schemes kept getting in the way. They were more worried about money and kept prioritizing it, and they never made time for you. They just nonstop working. And it's like, would you put your phone down? For some of you guys, they might even be self-employed. Oh, this is paying off some karmic debt for both you guys. Okay. Okay, I see it, because you know how belittling and condescending they used to be before this quiet point here? That's the thing they're changing, because they've had somebody get more condescending onto them and shown them what it feels like. They had to experience the same level of karma as you did. And yeah, that stuff you've been seeing them post is about you. It's, you see, 8 of Swords, but the 8 of Swords is starting to 180. It's reversing. Some of you guys are unsure if you can trust them, because like I'm seeing an Apple tracker or something. Like some of you guys are like, in the past, you've been stalked by your exes. And so you're almost nervous about opening up again on this one, because what if this person does it too? But in the World card to the 8 of Wands, there's already direction. It's already moving forward. The thing on it is that the karmic debts you guys are paying off is building into a successful relationship, because they do want this. It's just that both of you guys have been through a lot and can't go through the hurt again. Their defense mechanism is the way they're acting. Same vibes on this one. And yet they're okay without that. They're outgrowing it. Taurus, they're going to reach out to you. For some of you guys, an ex got in the way of this. That weird, creepy stalker vibe came back. Like somehow for some of you guys, an ex got this person's contact info and got in the way and started making problems, right? This could be on either side. Roles could be reversed here too. Sagittarius, Cancer, and Taurus energy. Somebody here works for the dentist or is a dentist. Virgo, Pisces energy. This is an adjustment period they had to go through. They basically grew up. The things that were holding them back in the past, that's a reflection on the past people, not you. You know how they were accusing of you of all that stuff? It wasn't even on you. This person just keeps switching back and forth between confidence and insecurity. Confidence and insecurity. 1 minute they're ready to go. The next minute, I don't know, Archer. And it's got them at a fork in the road choice where 1 minute they love you. The next minute they love the single life. All right. They're happy in their cycle, but they're outgrowing it. So they're breaking into another comfort zone. So they've been talking to a couple people about you, trying to find out the direction things are going. Because like a lot of their friends now are in relationships and married, and they're the third wheel. Nobody wants them to come along because they don't got a +1. And then every time they think about a +1, they think about you, and they're like, why do I keep thinking about that? It's because they're still hoping this one with this star card of fixing this and reuniting the connection. They got to do some talking on this. The thing on this is that you just want to overcome the suffering of the past so it doesn't come into the future again. And you're going to get the opportunity, okay? This person's going to wind up being cornered, okay? Some of you guys actually do still live together. But I see you guys, due to some divine timing, winding up either in the same digital chat room or Zoom room, or even for those of you who live close, the same grocery store, and it allows you to talk, okay? And for some of you guys, their parents are going to see you and then pass the word along to them of like, hey, I saw Taurus the other day. No way, what? And that jogs things for them to reach out and give you a call and close this cycle and go into your 10 of Cups cycle going forward, okay? I love that for you. You basically got all the signs showing up, so their entire chart's activated for you, okay? Strong Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer vibes, Aries and Gemini, Libra, Capricorn as well. And you or them could be born on the 10th, the 20th, or the 30th, the 8th, the 28th and 18th, the 26th, the 29th, the 19th, and maybe even the 17th, okay? And something about October 9th resonates too. So let me know, because you've either already gotten this call or you're going to. You guys are going to wind up bumping into each other over the course of a phone call that you guys are secretly going to find out you've both been secretly snooping on each other this whole time. And their behaviors are going to start matching their actions more. Okay? I love it. Aries energy. So keep me posted. Keep us posted here in the comments. Love that like. And you better invite me to the wedding. 6 of Wands shows this is going to work out. Okay? And those of you up for an award at work, I see you're going to get it. Some of you Tauruses are going to be the next employee of the month. That's kind of cool. All right. So I hope that helps. And I'll see you later on. I love you, Taurus. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And remember to email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal. Check out the pinned comment. All right. And the QR code. It'll take you to the Arch Astrology link tree. That's where all the safe to click links are. All right. See you later, Taurus. Love you. All right. Next up. What's up, Ferran? And then he goes ghost, right? What's because he's nervous because you're hot. And he doesn't do well around hot women. He can't figure out why there's any interest because he's like, Ferran's like an 8 and I'm like a 4. It confuses him. Not your fault. Okay. Gemini. Let's see what we got next for Gemini. What's going on, Christopher? Hola, how's it going? Hey, T Rose, what up? Spinny hugs, guys. Peace and love, peace and love. Hey, Joy 1212. All right, yeah, cards and coffee. The next one will be Wednesday, 9 a.m. We're going to do Wednesday and Friday. 9 a.m. Eastern time will be the cards and coffee. And then we're going to do Wednesday and Friday evenings will be some all signs. And there's going to be pick cards on Tuesday. All right. What's up, True Blue? How you doing? I'm glad you're here. What's up, Luna Moon? All right. Let's go for it. It's time for Gemini. Okay, cool. Gemini, let's use the Rose deck. I feel like using the Rose deck for you. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right. Oh, it's Christoph. Oh, Christoph. Oh my gosh. Hi. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I always do. And I don't even say my name right half the time. All right, Gemini, you are going to be at 3327. I'm giving you angel number 327. Check that one out. It's going to guide you on your path. All right. So let's see what we've got going on for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. That was a slight deck jam. That still counts as a spinny hug because I'm seeing past that energy. 3 of Wands. You're like, I don't need a hug. I'm fine on my own. No, that's cool. Come here. I won't tell anybody. I'm still going to grip you up and be like, Gemini, it's going to be okay. You're like, thanks. Don't tell anybody. I'm like, okay, you can giggle. I won't tell anybody. You're like, cool. Thanks. All right. So let's spinny hug you. If you need another one, you come back anytime. Your secret is safe with me because I love reading for you, Gemini, because I can just, you got it. Another one for sure. Spinny hugs, spin you around. Jeep hair, like the Jeep with the top off and everything. All right. You better start giggling, Gemini. Gemini's like longer, 14 seconds minimum. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we got? I love it because I can keep it real with you, Gemini. That's the cool part. I don't got a rainbow unicorn. You're like, Archer, give it to me straight. I got you. What do we got for Gemini? Connect me in the Gemini's energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Gemini. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions between them and their person. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we got? Hey, Lindsay. What up, girl? How's it going? Hey, Brahma. 10 of Pentacles. The week ahead is setting tones for your future. The things that are going to get started going forward in the week ahead, set plans for the next 10 years. You're coming out of the bad cycle. This Mercury retrograde is going to clear that out. You're done with the past 10 years of pure bad stuff, and you're going into it's like the yin versus the yang. The actions that they're going to take in the week ahead bring some balance into things here that lets you know they're invested in this long term. Oh, we totally got to figure this one out. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. I love Gemini readings. They get deep. Let's go. 2 shuffles for Gemini. 1. 3 of Pentacles to the Death card. You have a friend or a family member that has passed away. There's somebody that was like a sibling to you or a sibling, okay? They are your strongest 3 of Pentacles guardian angel, and that's why the bees are around you. If you've been noticing bees a lot lately, that's a visual sign or a cue that your guardian angels are with you, and this person is leading the charge, okay? All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. And if you don't have a sibling that's passed away, I'm being told you just got one heck of a spiritual army in your corner. Get ready for this to get awesome. So on that note, let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Overall energy is the Hierophant. You're in a period of ascension. You've got a beginning of another glow up. Okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. 10 of Cups into the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, you're going all Spinal Tap. In the week ahead, you got 11 Cups. And for those of you that this is a past person, the Ace of Cups, the way my grandma explained it to me, is that when a past person pulls an Ace of Cups energy, they're coming back having done the work. And it's not pick up where we left off, but it's a fresh start. So the stuff doesn't repeat itself again. You're getting ready to move fast. Oh my gosh, we got an end of no contact. For those of you doing no contact, it's ending. 5 of Swords. 3 of Swords. We do have serious no contact. Oh my word. The 3 of Swords is making the rounds this week. Empress. 5 of Cups. No wonder you needed the spinny hugs. 2 of Pentacles. Judgment card on the 4 of Wands. The twin flame journey with the 3 of Swords. We're nearing the end of a separation phase, Gemini. You're just tired of waiting for it to happen. It seems like the timing is never right, and that like you're more than ready for this. You're kind of over the right person, wrong time vibes with the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you guys have been feeling depressed lately. I do actually see some of you guys getting a med adjustment for those of you that are on SSRIs, okay? Something that has to be changed on that one. It's like you're at a point where life keeps getting in the way. And this misunderstanding between the 2 of you guys has you both depressed and down and out. Okay? Man, the finger pointing during the fight got to be a lot to put up with, didn't it? Judgment card. And they're looking back on this, man, there's so much stuff they wish they hadn't said. All right? They're dealing with some shame and regret on this one, especially for those of you that have this person blocked. They are sure wishing they had slowed down and thought stuff through going forward. The thing on it is that you guys, you know you can overcome this, but we're stalemating in the fact that they're dealing with so much regret for, oh man, for some of you guys, they said that one thing that was like pillow talk, red button, and they went for it, and they went right for the juggler. 5 of Swords, you're just tired of having that resting 5 of Swords face. King of Wands. You're confident in moving forward. Some of you guys might work in sales. Strength card on the Fool card. You're ready to beat the devil. You just feel like your prayers haven't been answered or heard. Some of you guys might be practicing law of attraction, law of assumption, and you doubt it a little bit, that you're unsure if your prayers are being heard or being answered, Gemini. Toby's putting up that one last strike right now. Remember, you can cut the snake's head off, but they still bite. Somebody here's got a tattoo of a dragon. But you notice on this devil card, I love this one because this here, Toby's got nobody hooked up to those chains. You notice that? Toby's like, where'd they go? Your twin is breaking free. Gemini, I've got to do it. We've got to issue a relationship warning. There's a reunion getting ready to come in. The deceiver does return. The runners become the chaser. Knight of Pentacles. It's about time. You have waited for this. The Knight of Swords. God's lining things up in a different perspective where this person finally learned about love. Okay? The family was getting in the way on this one, wasn't it? It's either their mom not liking you or your mom not liking them, whatever variation of this. Strength card on the 6 of Wands, though, shows you've waited long enough for it to come in. Could be a Leo or a Pisces for some of you guys. That with that Fool card, it's getting ready to change, okay? Because you want to give it another chance. So do they. The intensity of this connection is strong. Could be a Libra or a Cancer for some of you guys. Maybe an Aries. Pisces is back with the Hanged Man. Somebody here has a stellium. Your weight. You've made it this far. Your weight won't be unrewarded for this one. Okay? You're at a point right now, you're nervous because you just can't go through this again. What if it does happen again? I mean, you want to give it another chance. Justice card, and so do they. The intensity of this connection is really deep, isn't it? This is a deep one. Wah, wah, wah. Reunion morning, the twin flame returneth. For some of you guys, this is heavy because this is the original runner that brought you to tarot, Aries energy. You two have a deep passion for each other, and yet you both feel like you shouldn't. It's like, what if we try and fail? What if we try and fail? This person keeps getting stuck, and then it winds up frustrating you. Then they try to accuse you of being the thing that's slowing it down. And you're like, I'm not the problem here. What are you talking about? And then before you know it, it's turned into pickleball. And then it winds up with people blocking and ghosting and nothing happens, right? Because you're so used to having your partners taking care, like just straight up using and abusing you. For some of you, you guys could be a victim of an Ace of Wands abuse. Condolences for that. Death card, but you're not that person anymore. You're not that Gemini. And with the Eight of Swords, it feels like your hands are tied. What can you do on this one? You've tried everything you can humanly possible, and you've left the ball in their court. Things have changed between the two of you guys. Death card, Scorpio energy. You guys are part of the New Earth timeline. This is some Freaky Friday vibes going on, Gemini. Because this person has gone through the transformation. You know how the poles on the earth has shifted? This person experienced that same pole shift. The runner becomes the chaser. It's like that part of Back to the Future when Marty gets back and all of a sudden his family lives in a rich home and Biff's waxing the truck and everything. You're like, whoa, what? Something about a car being keyed might resonate to somebody. Yeah, this person has had a complete total Freaky Friday flippy flop. All right. You know what it is? Whoever that was getting in the way, they kind of told him to pound sand because they started realizing it was their life. They were so worried about appeasing everybody else. They were yes, 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 yes. And then it even to the point it rubbed off on you. They were so worried about taking care of everybody else that came around in their life that they neglected you. And all you ever wanted was a little attention and a little time. Then when you would bring it up, they would look at you with the Eight of Swords like, oh, geez, Gemini, what now? I'm busy. I've got stuff going. And you just were like, what the heck? You got time for everybody but me? That's the stuff they had to do away with. And the pole shift did that. It literally killed off the alter ego they have inside. Some of you guys, they may have bipolar issues or multiple personalities. And I'm not diagnosing them. That only counts for those of you that they were already diagnosed with it. Aries energy, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn is here. Sagittarius and Pisces. You've got strong Scorpio and Capricorn. Heavy Libra vibes. Could be another Gemini for some of you guys. Maybe a Taurus or a Leo. Scorpio and Aquarius are here too. You them could be born on the 7th, the 17th, the 27th, the 3rd, the 13th, the 18th, the 24th, and 28th are here. The 19th, the 29th. You're even seeing the 2nd and the 3rd come out. A lot of repeating 2s and 3s. I think for some of you guys, the 3s have been stalking you lately, looking at like 333, waking up at 3:33 every night. Yeah, you actually are in a place. If you doubt your manifestation abilities, Toby's just putting up a very good fight here. But that's the energy this person's coming out of. You know how like 1 minute they were just fine, the next minute multiple personalities switch, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? They're overcoming it. What I'm seeing here is that I see you guys overcoming the obstacle that's in the way on this one and getting closer to the reunion point. Something is changing for you both this week. It's going to be a very serendipitous moment. Just go with the flow on this one because you're going to hear about it. You either heard it right from the horse's mouth when they reach out to you. They have a moment that they absolutely need you in their life. And God's like, we're going to back them into the wall, okay, and make them make the phone call. And they got free will. They can totally go another direction. God's like, go ahead, turn left, no problem. But I put a tree there about 250 years ago, so good luck. Yes, seriously. The thing is that you know what? Everybody's tired of their attitude. They've got nobody left with the 10 of Wands. They're having to haul the groceries in by themselves because you are actually the one that could have put up with them the longest and the most assist, more than even their families on this vibe. All right. That's what's gotten to that point. They didn't, they didn't really appreciate until they realized everything you did for them. And now they have seen it. You guys might even full on straight up start working things out in the week ahead. This might not just be a communication or a text, but it literally leads to a meetup and a talk and a phone call. And I am see that for 30% of you guys, you've already gotten the message. 8% of you guys actually already have date plans. Go for it, 4 of Wands. Because if not yet, I see this changing for you over the course, especially next week, but the next 4 weeks are going to be very transformative for this connection. It's not over. It's just getting started. You'll find out why all this happened. Most likely this week. Interesting. Dude, retrograde's got this person all in their feels. All right. Keep us posted on this. I like the direction it's going. All right. I hope that helps. And please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. Check out the link tree in the QR code pinned in my bio or the pinned comment. And it'll take you all the safe to click links. Okay. And I'll see you later, Gemini. I love you. And happy belated birthday, too. All right. Cool beans. Next up, let's see what's up for Cancer. Time of the birthday sign. What's up? Happy birthday, Cancer. What you up to? What's going on? I hope you have an awesome solar return, too. Cancer, we don't sing it here, even though it is public domain. But I still want to do it like a Shakespearean play. So I still want to say, Cancer, happy birthday to you. Actually, we're going to timestamp you at 4646, Cancer. There's your birthday wishes. Check out angel number 4646. All right. But Cancer, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cancer, darling, baby, buddy, pal, whatever. Happy birthday to you. Some of you guys got a happy birthday coming from a friend you haven't heard from in a while, too, just so you know. So let's go for it. Tap me in, tune me into Cancer energy. Let's go for it. What's up, Abigail? How you doing, girl? Spinny hugs. All right. Tap me in, tune me into Cancer's energy. What do we have for Cancer, please? And thank you. Give me everything you got for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Here we go. Whoa, perfect. Strength card. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. 6 of Cups and the Magician card. Told you a childhood friend's getting ready to reach out. Leo, Virgo, Gemini energy. But on this one here, your person's parting the Red Sea of red flags to come in your way, and you've waited a long time for this. You've put up with the heat. That Daniel in the Lion's Den, you've waited a while for this. 6 of Cups. I see somebody clearing out some karmic debt this week. You're in a level up. If you didn't want to do things the way your parents did things or the way their parents did things, you are approved. That as you go forward, you will also actually be at that point too. The cycle is ending. You've paid off some karmic debt. This is cool. All right, let's see where we go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Over energy, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. You guys haven't spoken in a while, but you're getting ready to. Now we are into the romance part. This isn't a recent breakup. I mean, for some of you guys, it is. Even God is saying, Archer, I don't understand time. That's a human construct. There should be 13 months anyways. So it's irrelevant whether this has been 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years. 2 of Cups. There's a strong bond between the 2 of you guys, like David and Jonathan. Hey, Angel 111. What's up? 1111 in the house. I dig this. The names David and Jonathan might even resonate to you. You're going to feel much better about this by the weekend because they want to open the door. 5 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. The player's done playing. Could be an age difference for some of you guys. Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, and the 5 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Star card. They're already on their way. They're being guided right back to you. This is everything happening between the 2 of you guys is written into both of your guys' blueprints. That's why I use the shadow deck, because it's the one that lets me tie into the blueprints. Literally, it's like, God, I need Cancer in their person's energetical blueprints. No intuition. I need to see what's going on here. We got the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Hermit card, and the 8 of Wands. Cancer, this is a good reading. Oh, my word. The Knight of Swords, Paul the Apostle. You thought your prayers hadn't been heard or answered. you're in a point here that you're you're going to start feeling so much better at this. You're coming into a point of an irresistible energy. 10 of Cups into the Wheel of Fortune. Right now with what's going on, you're in that energetical roundabout. That's why you're starting another glow up, because you passed your past lessons and you're feeling like right now, some of you guys might be feeling like nervous or like in a state of emotional purgatory, that like nothing's happening. It's just silence and crickets. It's that buildup before the storm, because you passed that last test. You're in the roundabout about what path do you choose. It's like I'm reading for two groups of Cancers here. We got some with new love, Ace of Cups, some with a returning love, Page of Cups, but it's already happening, 8 of Wands. Strong Sagittarius energy here. Could be Pisces as well, Virgo, Libra. Scorpio's here. Aquarius energy, Libra, Gemini, Taurus. This is interesting, because you know what? With this Wheel of Fortune, they are in their heads about you. Somebody's coming to the end of their narcissistic era and realizing with the 10 of Cups that you were wish fulfillment this whole time. Cancer, is this the person that originally brought you to tarot? I'm being told this person in the Ace of Cups is in a new mindset. And there's a lot of Sag energy on this reading. And my grandma Sag explained to me with the Ace of Cups that if it's a past person and they return, or somebody you're involved with and they come back, if they've done the work, they come back with an Ace of Cups energy. The Ace of Cups is anchoring the reading. Interesting. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that they were never capable of loving you on the same level that you were, right? Somebody here might work in the medical field, you or them. Somebody's a nurse or a doctor, even seeing like maybe a surgical tech or something, even just somebody works like first responder. Look, see how strong your guys' connection is with the 2 of Cups? It literally came back. I put it back in the deck and it shuffled and flipped itself over. Along with the Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker on the 8 of Swords. Jonah trapped inside the fish with the 4 of Pentacles. I mean, they're telling me at first, they're like, Archer, straight up, honestly, when I first met Cancer, I thought it was a 4 of Pentacles transaction. I thought just for some of you guys, money was involved, or it was just a friends thing or a situationship. But then now they're developing some feelings for you. They're letting that guard down on this one. It's like maybe there was a fear of commitment, or the age difference contributed to some of this. But in the 9 of Swords, you guys haven't spoken in a while. But in the Lover's card, it shows that according to this blueprint, that during Cancer season is when you guys are supposed to reunite. Literally, I'm looking at this going, oh, wow, look at this, God. During Cancer season of 2025, they reunite. I think retrograde's energizing this person, because the 8 of Swords, literally, even they're unsure of why they haven't talked to you yet. Their own feelings of stuckness, of being like, after what I put Cancer through, telling Cancer I didn't love them no more, and like ruining their birthday years ago, what in the world would, nobody's ever forgiven me in the past. Why would Cancer be any different? See, they never took the time to understand you. You just wanted them to love and appreciate you. Hey, Noah, what up? How's it going? 6 of Swords, they're seeing that money is not everything. 3 of Swords out of the 6 of Pentacles. This tells me they put their own stability ahead of a relationship. They had been damaged so bad before they met you that it became more about that. Some of you guys were dealing with a Black Widow soul. You even noticed, like when you look back on photos, that their eyes were all black. There was no color. There was no definition to them, right? For some of you guys, they made a pact with the devil, and it resulted in a loss of somebody, because they don't know, like, they're not where they want to be at in life. And that's a little bit of what's slowing them down at the moment, because they're realizing with the Queen of Swords, the way to get to the next stage requires the both of you guys together. The next test, the next phase is a lesson built for two. In Earth, in English, they just can't figure out why they can't stop thinking about you. All right. Some of you guys have recently bumped into a friend or a family member of theirs that re-energized this. And for some of you guys, they saw you, but you didn't see. Oh my gosh, some of you guys, they saw you, but you didn't see them. If you've been to a store recently, like a grocery store or something, you didn't even realize that you rounded the corner. Because for some of you guys, if they're at a distance, they're in town. Something for work or something brought them to your direction. Could even be a party too. You know what it is? This person, they've never been in love. They had like a childhood crush or a love like that, but then they've dealt with so much narcissistic abuse over the years their family even neglected them. This goes clear back to childhood, that they just they're like, I thought love was that the parents lived in separate houses and they fought. I didn't know you could actually stand and wash dishes together. I thought you threw them at each other, right? This is a result of their upbringing. Some of you guys, it could be a single parent or a broken home, in the fact that they learned at a very young age to prioritize their own stability. They had to look out for themselves from day one, and that became a lot. Somebody here works at a storage facility or something about a storage locker or something. Gemini energy. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo. There's strong Leo and Sagittarius here. And there's heavy-duty Pisces too. The Hierophant, along with the Death card, into the Four of Wands. I knew it. I felt it coming. Queen of Pentacles, the twin flames done matured and grown up. Proverbs 31 energy. I knew it. We're getting twin flame vibes on here. Cancer, if you haven't gotten the phone call yet, you will. You know why they're quiet right now? Oh, so you haven't gotten the call yet. Oh, you're going to. You know how close they've come to pushing send on their cell phone? Literally that close. I tell you what. The thing on it is they're quiet right now because they're reflecting back on how they used to act and how they've been treated you, and like they're hiding the feelings for you. There's so much like regret in here of like, I told Cancer to pound sand and the fight was so bad and this hit serious. Cancer's not going to forgive me. It takes a lot to be like, Cancer, I told you, I'm done. No more. Don't ever talk to me. Don't contact. And then like however much time passes and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want Cancer to contact me. Why won't Cancer contact me? Hey, Crosswatcher, remember how you said all that stuff? They're doing that in their head because they totally do remember all that stuff, Cancer. And that's why they're like, oh my gosh, I can't. See, it's the end of the makeup breakup cycle, the in and out. Some of you guys were in a situationship energy that they are going to override that feeling with the Hierophant. They're awakening to the connection. In their head, they're just feeling some type of way. Hey, Tammy, what's up, girl? Hey, Brittany, what's up? The thing on this is that it's basically just a leveling up. Some of you guys, maybe the age difference put them in one of their Saturn returns, where when you guys met earlier, they were still in the player vibes. They weren't ready for this. They were either still in the, I'm just dating, I'm just looking. I told you I'm not ready for a relationship. Now, all of a sudden, they're ready for a relationship. They want it to be with you. And they're like, oh my gosh, why did I meet Cancer before? If I had known then what I know now, I would have already been with Cancer. There's a lot of regret inside there. That's the vibes that I'm feeling on this. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have been experiencing internet issues, laptop, cell phone crashing. They would have reached out sooner if they'd been ready. God wouldn't let them hurt you again. They basically know when they press send, it's a marriage proposal, because you're not going to fall back in the well before where you were. You want this to move forward, but we have the Ace of Cups, which shows that they're going to make the right offer. They know they press send. They know it's a commitment. Three of Swords and the Fool card. See, that's where they're at literally right now at the Eight of Pentacles. They're working on it. They're working on coming through that. Okay. Believe it or not, with the Three of Swords, Libra energy, they're actually being very hard on themselves. Cancer, I got to give the Crosswatcher one thing here, okay? Hey, Cancer forgave you the moment everything went down. I know Cancer was kind of intense and loud in that at the heat of the moment because they were very scared of losing you. They knew what was coming, okay? The thing is, they already forgave you for what you did to them. They're totally cool with it. If Crosswatcher, if you've never had somebody from the past forgive you, you need to get a hold of Cancer because they're on board for this one. I mean, they're here for the reading. You know what I mean? They're going to stop hiding their feelings. They want to come out and find a way to tell you about everything. I see them taking responsibility for what they did with the Three of Swords. I do see for a few of you, for about 3 to 6% of you, you flat out caught them in the act of cheating on you. For some of you, it was a third-party energy on this one. And they made the wrong choice with the Lover's card, and they're regretting it, and they don't know how to ask you for forgiveness. But I do see them swallowing it and giving some real feelings on this one. They get a little intimidated by the intensity of the connection, but I see them adjusting to it. Ooh, 111 in the chat. 111 in the chat. Love that like. We got to manifest this. Angel number 111 may resonate to you, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, or a Virgo. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's just a part of their chart that's hitting for you. And you or them could be born on the 1st, the 10th, the 11th. Look at this, the repeating 10s too. If the 10s have been stalking you or you keep noticing 10-10 in that, it's there with the Fool card. They're getting ready to take the risk. They're kind of going into a teapot status. They've totally been watching you online, okay? And they think every post you make's about them. They think the posts that you make about them are about them. Then they also think the posts that you don't make about them are also about them. Okay, so heads up, Crosswatcher. Yes, some of Cancer's posts are about you. Heads up, Cancer. Crosswatcher thinks every post is about them. Okay, would you two just get married already and just come on? Let's sit down at the table and talk. Because what I'm seeing is with the Hierophant, they know from this perspective, they're getting ready to push send because they know you won't let them go back down that well. They want to go forward on this one. Okay, they're coming back in a new cycle with that Wheel of Fortune. They're just stuck in the energies of like, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? They're going to do it, right? Give me a final on this. 8 of Pentacles. They're so close. For some of you guys, they're going to pocket or butt dial you because their thumb's going to actually hover over the wrong part of the screen and it's going to press send. Temperance. That is a yes card. There's no way to pull a no card off of this. Especially, this reading's got Sagittarius vibes all over it. Big time. Some of you guys totally know the Sag. They're going to push send whether it's accidental or not, okay? Some of you guys, there might be a slight little bit of liquid courage involved in the first message sent, but it leads to communications. It leads to you guys working this stuff back out. It's just what's in your divine blueprint. You're just at a point like, you're just unsure if things are ever going to change this week, but with this 8 of Wands, they're already moving in the right direction. They've already done a 180 and they're coming back, okay? When I'm looking at this, I see the courses converging. You either hear from them this week or you already have and you're just not telling. I also see someone making plans to move soon. Some very serendipitous things are going to happen to you this week that sets the tone up for you two to come back together. And depending on where you are in the journey, all the little pieces, the little good and bad tower moments are all happening to bring you guys back together. It's going to blow your mind when you find out why all this happened. Okay? I love this for you. You or them could be born on the 7th, the 27th is here, the 10th and the 20th, maybe the 30th, the 9th, the 19th, 29th, 26th, the 14th, the 18th, 28th, and something about August 8 resonates. Okay? Either you're dealing with an August 8th Leo. I think that's actually something good happens during the 8-8 portal. Is this part of the reading or is the 8-8 portal another little side note? Let me see. The star card reversed. August 8th is a date that you guys have planned. You guys will already be in communication, and I see you guys meeting up and hanging out on August 8th together because it's still this person. All right? It's not about anybody different. It's about this person. Ace of Wands. They totally miss you. This connection has still got a pulse to it, okay? I love it for you. Let me know how that resonates, Cancer. This person's getting ready to come in hot for you, all right? So I hope that helps. I hope you have an awesome birthday, and I'll see you soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to book a personal, shoot me an email at archerastrology@gmail.com. And remember, the link tree's got all the safe-to-click links, all right? Scan the QR code, check out the pinned comment, or links in the bio, TikTok. All right. Thank you guys for all being here. What's up? Hey, Sandra. How's it going? Hey, Will. What's up? All right. You guys ready to read for Leo? We're going to read for Leo next. Let's do it. I love reading for Leo. You guys are awesome. Happy early birthday, Leo. What's up, guys? All right. Let's see what we got on this one here. Let's switch over. There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. To everyone here, love that like for you guys. You guys totally deserve it. Oh, you are welcome, Taco. Thanks for being here and being a part of the fam. I love you guys. You guys rock. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Okay, let's see. What's up, Jalen? How you been? Hey, what's up, Sue? Thanks for coming in. All right. Leo. I haven't brought the Crayola deck out in a minute, Leo. Let's use that one. What do you think? You cool with that? King of Wands, 7 of Cups. Your channel, your choice, Archer. Okay, let's go. In that case, we're going to use this one. All right, Leo, we're going to put you at 104.24. All right. And you get angel number 124. All right. So let's see what we got for you, Leo. What you up to? Oh, that was the timestamp. Okay, I'm back. What's up, Leo? How are you? Thanks for being here. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and say hi down in the chat. It's cool. Appreciate you guys all. Even if you just leave a comment or something that's an emoji, God knows what you're thinking, okay? So feel free, and it helps the channel and the fam. Please consider subscribing and being part of the fam too. We'd love to have you here because Leo, like I always say, as you know, Leo, you're kind of a big deal. You know, Elon told me that all the other signs, they just get like rocks and satellites, but you get the sun. You're filthy rich too. All right, let's go, Leo. Let's see what we've got for the center of the universe. What do we got for Leo? Tap me into Leo energy, please, and thank you. What do we have for Leo, Leo, Leo? Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. You ready, Leo? Let's do it. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable, lovely Leos. Overall energy is the Queen of Wands. Violet Jessup shows up. That's my girl in the Titanic Tarot. And I do see that for some of you guys, the fireworks resonate to you. Something about the fireworks this year, especially for those of you in the States, something about the fireworks, it left a lasting impression on you. It's like, we're going to always remember the fireworks season this year. The Chariot on the 6 of Cups. Some of you guys, this is a very deep, long-term connection. You've known this person since you guys were young. Nice. I do see you clearing out some generational debt too. Some of the stuff your parents did that you didn't like about how they raised you, that you said, I will never let that happen again to my kids, or that, success. You've done it. All right. What's up, Kate? How you doing, girl? All right. Let's see. We got Leo. We got the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Nice. Look at you looking all mature and stable going forward. Told you you're going to be filthy witch on that King of Pentacles too. Ace of Swords. Somebody here might be a veterinarian or work in a vet's office. Some of you guys may even have a family member with disabilities that's in a wheelchair, okay? Page of Wands on Temperance. So this person is looking everywhere for you. You're just wanting to contribute to things a little bit more, right? Strength card and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You know what I mean with this here on this Ace of Swords to the King of Pentacles? It's kind of like you want them to care about the relationship in the right way, or to make time for you and to actually listen to you when you talk, you know? It's like they never make any time to hear you out. And it's almost gotten to the point that you're like, Archer, what's the use? There's no point in even trying or deciding a thing to do because they're not even going to listen to me, right? The vibes I pull off this Page of Wands here with him with that flashlight hanging out, it's like what Bob Ballard said about finding the Titanic, that it was like trying to look for a needle in a haystack in the middle of New York City in the middle of the dark with a flashlight. Just to get this person to take your feelings into consideration was a lot to deal with. Their stubbornness became a lot. You know, here they're working, they're going nonstop, and like right up to the point they go to bed, and you're like, whoa, where's the time for me? Right? They even cut into their sleep patterns and their sleep time because like they take an hour to scroll TikTok instead of talking to you. Then they stay up late, you doze off, and like you guys don't even go to bed at the same time, and it got to be a lot, right? Queen of Wands, though, this has a chance to go forward with that Chariot card. You're making it through a great battle this week because I literally pulled the traditional Rider-Waite energy off that Chariot, that you're getting ready to go into a great battle that you return victorious from with the Sun card. Some of you guys could be July Leos or a life path number 7. Maybe even you or them were born on the 7th, 17th, or 27th. The 2s and the 7s seem to be stalking you right now. I actually want to give you angel number 227. I think that might resonate. The thing on this is, though, is that they've been dropping the ball for a while with this 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, there might even be kids involved. Okay? And somebody here is a gamer of sorts. Like, I'm seeing Roblox. I don't know if that resonates. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's them or something. But this could even be to the point that it's like, hey, why do you keep playing all those video games instead of making time for me? It's like those TikToks you see online where people are all like unplugging the video game things so that their significant other, or like even for my male Leos, they like the girl unplugging the computer while you're in the middle of like your stock trading and stuff. That's the thing, is this person never made the time to talk to you. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords. I knew it. You guys are stalking each other. Not in a weird, creepy 2020 type of a way. Just digital. Ah, cool. Thanks for the video game controller. Thank you. That's so cool. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. You guys are both stuck in an energetical roundabout that's in the same room, and you're both Page of Swordsing on each other. Somebody here might even be in the public eye. Well, for some of you, you both are. I could be reading for a celebrity here, or a celebrity couple, actually. Page of Swords on the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever your version of that is, like this could, I could be reading for like a rock and roll celebrity, a music couple, or like, I don't know, maybe just like TV news or Hollywood straight up for some of you guys. I don't know. We got some high energy on this one though. So just be all of you, but the Page of Swords, the part that is all of you is that, you know what, you guys are canceling each other out because they're totally Page of Swordsing on you just as much as you're Page of Swordsing on them. Some of you guys might even be of different political beliefs, possibly, where you guys cancel each other's votes out. I don't know. But yeah, 10 of Cups, you guys both want this because your reading's going to 11 of Cups. All right, you're all Spinal Tap on this, Leo. You guys have a very intense connection. That double rainbow might be something to think about too that you've been seeing. And something about somebody leaving their coffee cup on the roof of their car and like spilling it when they drive away. I don't know how that resonates. So everything's more important to them than fixing things or possibly even losing you. So they're still trying to bury down a lot of their feelings deep down inside because they never learned how to convey them, right? Some of you guys, it always rains when you're sad. Page of Cups on the Ace of Pentacles with the Lover's card, though. They're still burying a lot of things deep down inside. Somebody here might even work in construction or as a general contractor, possibly even a building inspector. Is it the thing that, like, they're still carrying all that weight that they're trying to release? It's like they still keep bringing things up from the past, like comparing you to their exes or trying to make you act or do a certain way. Or some of you guys, when they left, they took something very important to you, right? It's kind of the vibes of like somebody like breaking up and then like, it'd be like somebody getting in a fight with like me and breaking Bill as a result, just to prove a point. Like somebody like took or broke something very important, very valuable, something that you cherish, you know? Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. Some of you guys, it is something about they either took a guitar or broke a guitar. Johnny Cash vibes. I'm even hearing the song, Why Johnny? Why Johnny? That song, we came home late on booze. Some of you guys, the addiction might have gotten in the way, the vices. Somebody could have been addicted to drugs or drinking that they needed to overcome because they became an angry user when they were using. And then, yeah, they got so busy riding out the high, whatever it was that they were on, that then before you knew it, the dishes were piling up. They weren't doing anything around to help with the relationship. And it got to the point, for some of you guys, you chose to cut them out and go in a new direction. I see that they're maturing in this one here. 8 of Cups, grass wasn't greener on the other side. But this I see with this Pisces energy on this is where I split into two groups of Leos. So I got to accommodate this for you guys, okay? Because what we've got on this one here is regardless, you've got a past person doing the work. Heads up, you got an old friend that's going to contact you. Somebody you haven't seen back from the school days or something. Might even be some of you guys are getting due for one of your high school reunions and you get the letter in the mail. And you're like, I didn't like you guys back in high school. Why would I go back now? This person needs to take an adult approach to things. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so here's where we go into two different groups with this Temperance card, because you are the one manifesting this. Never doubt your manifestation, which is just a synonym for the word prayers. Your prayers get answered, okay? So now if this is a Leo waiting for the past person to return, give me an outcome, please. And if this is a new person, because Leos have cut out the past person, give me a direction for the new person vibe. Cool. Overall energy, 9 of Swords. You ready? It's almost like a pick a card reveal. 2 of Cups. I see you guys making plans to get together and work things out. You and the past person make a phone call because deep down inside, this is the one person you would let back in. Out of all the other people, you would tell to pound sand, you're like, I would give them one more chance. One more chance. It's them. Look at you guys getting together to talk about things over coffee. Some of you guys, it might even be a same-sex relationship. All right. this shows a message coming in of like, how have you been? Can we catch up? Can we get together and talk about it? And you're agreeing to it. And you've had some help. Something about Tinkerbell resonates. Or something about Disney resonates to you, Leo. Okay? I don't know, but I'm seeing Tinkerbell with the stars and the fairy dust and all of it. Okay? 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Now, for those of you who have cut this connection out, let's see what we've got. The 10 of Wands. You knew the person at work was interested in you. You've got a little bit of a 50 Shades of Leo going on right here behind the scenes. Look at work, everything that you've got going on, and your phone's ringing. It is that person that keeps messaging you during the work day. I think there's a little bit of a liaison going on here. You guys are going to find. Yeah, there's power couple vibes coming off of this. That one person that you've been wondering about, they're a lot like your past person, but nothing like it. And some of you guys might work together or be in the same industry. Wow. Maybe this is the celebrity couple vibe. 10 of Wands on the Ace of Cups. That's fresh. I see my single Leo's looking for new love. You're going to get asked out on a date this week. You will literally not be expecting it. You're not going to be pretty. You won't have your hair done up yet, and you're going to get asked out. And then for those of you waiting for this past person, they're getting ready to take action. I see before we get to your birthday season, they're going to reach out and talk to you because they want to see you for your birthday. I could definitely be reading for some July Leos here, okay? Or you got some Cancer in your chart somewhere. With Uranus moving into Gemini, some of you guys might have like a Cancer Mercury or a Cancer Mars placement, something like that. Somebody here has a Taurus moon too, okay? But they're finna take some action. Either way, you're gonna get some action, all right? At least you got a +1 coming up for a date night. Might be a drinky tour involved for those of you that party out with it, okay? The thing on it is here is they're gonna take a much more adult approach to things. So it's either a new person coming in that's a little older than you and more mature in things because you're tired of dating the younger people or the immaturity, or they're finally just growing up and working through the things they swept under the rug for years, avoiding everything and getting ready to give the relationship what for and what it deserved to be. You were brought into each other's lives to change you guys for the better on this one. They're just resisting the change less and less this week, okay? It might be later in the week ahead, but I see a phone call coming in. 27% of you guys, you've already got the phone call. Then I see the rest of you guys having it coming this week. Free will barring, of course, but I don't see very much. If anything, their free will kind of makes it happen sooner as opposed to slow walking the process. Strong Pisces and Cancer energy. Sagittarius is here too. We've got Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio. Ooh, could be another Leo possibly. And somebody's a life path number 7. Somebody works in real estate too. And then somebody is also a DJ or a singer-songwriter possibly. Sagittarius energy is pretty strong on this. Pisces and Scorpio comes into with Taurus, Leos, and Cancer energy. Straight up Cancer energy, also Gemini. All right. You then could be born on the 1st, the 10th, the 11th, the 21st, the 27th. Wait a second. How many aces are on the table? Oh, wow. The Ace of Wands is the only thing missing. You got 3 aces, and we had 111 in the chat earlier. Oh, look at this. This is somebody genuine. It's not like just a one-night stand or friends with benefits. It's the real deal this time. That Ace of Wands is buried down in the middle of the deck. You know how you've always been with people in the past, Leo, that were always just like all about you for your hair or your looks or this and that? Yeah. Not this one. This person's like, oh, yeah, the fact that Leo is just drop dead regal and gorgeous is a bonus, right? This person likes you for your mind. Interesting. I love it for you, Leo. Play this thing and keep me posted. We got to see what's going on this, all right? Remember, it's the week ahead. So let me know how it resonates. Let me know how it unfolds. You might have to come back and let me know later. Totally cool with that. And even if you want to keep your private life private, just pop an emoji. God knows what you were thinking when you typed the emoji. It's that way your secret's safe with you. All right, but like, share, comment, subscribe. Email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal. Otherwise, I will see you later. Keep me posted, Leo. Okay? I love you. All right. Cool beans. Oh, thanks, Darkwater. Spinny hugs. Hey, Stacy. What up, boo? How you doing, girl? All right. Next up, let's go into Virgo. Let me grab a drinky poo. You doing okay, Mom? I'll call and check on you after the live too. See how you've been feeling. All right. Oh, I love it, Allie. To everyone here, love that like. You guys totally deserve it. Thank you all so much for being here. TikTok, I think we're going to go back to the streaming on the phone. I think I'm learning it on this one. I think it would be better if we streamed it through the phone live. So that's what we're going to have to do from now on. I'm learning, but it's cool. It's all experimentation. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. Remember, all the safe to click links are in the link tree. If you scan this QR code here or use the link in the pinned comment, and even over on TikTok, you can use the link in my bio. It's pinned there. That'll take you to all the safe to click links, okay? Playlists, platforms, my original music video that's released, the first original song, interviews, merch, and more. All the payment links and everything. Just snoop the link tree. Those are the safe to click links. Okay, let's get into Virgo's vibes, shall we? All right. Jalen, thank you. I love you too. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you. And thank you to all you guys for being here. I've missed you guys. Okay, Virgo, let's go with the Archer deck. I haven't busted this one out in a minute either. So let's go with it. All right, Virgo. Let's do you at angel number 1. Well, angel number timestamp 121 exactly, which gives you angel number 121. All right, I dig it. So angel number 121, maybe something to check it out and look up that might give you some motivation for the week ahead. All right, so let's do it to it. All right. And thanks for being here, guys, too. Love that like for you. You totally deserve it. Elena. Hi, Elena Williams. I love you, too. How have you been? I've missed you. Spinny hugs. Big spinny hugs. Thank you. How's it going, Will? What up? All right. Let's dig in and go forward. Let's see. And thank you guys on TikTok for the likes. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are so cool. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got for you and the one on your mind. What do we have for Virgo, please? And thank you. Tap me in. Tune me into Virgo energy. What do we have for Virgo? For the week ahead, thoughts, feelings, intentions. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? Perfect. The 6 of Cups reversed. On the Emperor to the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Family was getting in the way of the connection, and they've cut this out. Emperor to the 10 of Cups. They're going for what they want. I just was told to tell you you can trust this person. It's a lesson in trust. 6 of Cups reversed, though. This is the vibe of somebody that always brings along a like they're growing up. It's like the male realizing that they leave the home and take a wife and vice versa on this one, even for my male Virgos. 6 of Cups. This person's stalking you because they want to come back around. Okay, give me 2 shuffles. What do you got for Virgo? But this person broke your trust. I get weird vibes off of this person. We got to see if they awoke or not. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. 1.5. Virgo, your person just energied all over the table with the Ace of Cups. They're ready to go. Nothing compares to you with the 7 of Cups. They've ran out of ways and options and excuses. I'm out of options. I got to text. I got to talk to Virgo. I got a DM. I got to something with a Lover's card and the 3 of Pentacles. And what fell on the floor? Hold on. Really? Really? All the way down. Hold it. Come here, you. Don't make me use my feet. Here we go. I've got shoes on. Okay. It's the Sun card. They're, when you least suspect it, they're coming into energy happiness all over the table on you. It's looking like you're getting some kind of a pass. You're getting some kind of a pass on a test in something here. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. They're going to prove to you you can trust them. Oh my gosh, they're not going to just sit there and talk the talk. Okay, give me 2 shuffles. I got to see what's up with this. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. I think you're going to find out some answers. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos. The victory is yours. Hey, Terry, what's up, Gumby girl? How's it going? All right, what's behind door number 1? The 9 of Wands on the 7 of Cups. Okay, this person's been through a lot. 6 of Swords. I know you were thinking that, like, you know, Archer, I always dreamt of them riding back in on a white horse and rescuing me and fixing things. And this person's actually going to come in a little disheveled. This person's going to come back. It's like that scene in the movie The Hangover. It's like, Virgo, I messed up. That sort of a thing. This person's in regret. 8 of Wands. Oh my gosh, they want to talk to you. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Whoa. 888 across the board. Some of you guys could be born on the 8th or angel number 888. Dude, you are an abundance magnet in the week ahead. You're attracting in some serious energies. Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. They are watching you and trying to plan a way to come out on this one. Knight of Pentacles, the Devil's what's getting into their head about this. You know what you did to Virgo. You know Virgo's not going to forgive you for that. But the thing I like on your side of the fence is that you've been taking care of yourself and watering the plant that is you, okay? It's at the energy here that you're starting to actually get past some of the small things of them that drive you up the wall and start choosing like your battles wisely to protect your sanity more. I think they're surprised you're not entertaining them anymore because they're snooping. But the way, dude, the stuff you're posting, Virgo, some of you guys might be online or like maybe somebody here has a tarot channel or something here on YouTube. Because whatever it is, they're watching you and it's really making them think. They're thinking everything that you talk about or say about or whatever it is about them. And for those of you that aren't online in a digital sense, they're literally making conspiracies up in their head that you're going around telling everybody everything about them, okay? This is what's going to lead them to talking, because even though they're trying to play it off like they're doing fine where they are, the Devil's got them on this one. They're only posting the best 5 seconds of their life online. And like, man, look how they always were on you or stalked you. Virgo, what are you doing? Virgo, what's going on? Why haven't you responded? Where are you at? Like they were trying to completely control your life. But then on their side, they were allowed to do whatever they wanted. The 5 of Pentacles. And then when they walked away and left you in the cold, it shattered your trust. Some of you guys might have found out they were entertaining other options, or for some of you guys, they might have been looking at stuff online about cornfields. The Magician card on the 9 of Wands. And yet when you busted it, they tried to spin it on you. Oh, Virgo, you know what you're talking about. No, that never happened. I didn't do any of that. And you're like, you're lying. I know you're lying. Why would you do that? Queen of Pentacles on the 3 of Wands. For some of you guys, they called you out on this one where they tried to tell you they had somebody else and whatever it was. Like, you know how they were accusing you of the cheating and everything like that? The whole thing is they were projecting all their fears from their past relationships out on you, and you wound up taking the brunt of it. No wonder you can't trust them. They would fly off on the handle and you weren't doing anything wrong. For my male Virgos, they had a dream that you cheated on them and then woke up and broke up. And it's like, they're like, where's Cynthia? What's up with? And I don't know who that is. What are you talking about? All right, just insert random name here. But Queen of Pentacles, they're wanting to fix things with you. And you've got a lot going on as it is anyways. I mean, you think about them, but you're not letting it stop you or slow you down. Some of you guys, this has been a recent breakup and you had to go into work and like you had to work a 12-hour shift after just having dealt with this. Like, you know how they would keep you up all night. You know, they like couldn't talk to you during normal, regular living hours, but then like middle of the night, phone would ring, text would go off. What are you doing, Virgo? Can you come and get me? Can you come and help me out? I need this, need that. And you're like, oh my gosh, no, can't you do this at a different time? Justice card. Ace of Swords on the Knight of Wands shows them spinning back around to come back. Some of you guys might have a dog, or they do, or somebody has an ESA animal. You know what? They're going to take a more adult approach to things. It's like, you know how the in and out, fast and slow energy has been going on for far too long in this connection, and it's just become too much to deal with? 1 minute, they're Knight of Wands, they're in Justice card. The next minute, I'm unsure. Give me some more time. I'm still trying to live my life. I told you I wasn't ready for anything, right? Hey, Spicy. Yeah, they wish they hadn't said that. That's the problem with this one. The whole thing has been going on for far too long, and it's become so much to deal with that has you wanting more answers, and yet they keep dodging the question. And then, man, and then the way they broke up with you just shattered you. They intentionally tried to intimidate you and beat you down on it. This person's got a lot of apologizing to do. I think the drinking got to be a lot with this person, or whatever their vice was. It became a lot to handle on this one. Some of you guys, the way they affected your self-worth with this Empress card, some of you guys might have had to, like, you tried your hardest to lose weight or to eat differently or to doll yourself up, or for the guys, GQ yourself up. Stop saying certain things. Stop doing, like, you tried everything possible to change, adapt, and morph to this person, and yet it was never good enough until it became good enough. Okay. The thing on this is there's a way to overcome this, and your whole approach of let Jesus take the wheel on this, that I'm seeing that you're like, I'm going to go with the flow and let this work out, is actually taking it to a good chance, because the way they're perceiving it is that you don't even think about them anymore. And they're getting ready to bubble over like a top. Somebody here needs more contacts. I'm told to tell you to redo your contact order. You see, the way they still brought more stuff in from their past and then comparing you to the past, and that it got to the point of you fearing history repeating itself. All right. You were never going to dress or look a certain way or act a certain way. You just wanted to be you and be Virgo, and they wouldn't let that happen. So there's a lot of adjustments coming in the week ahead to guide you guys back into each other's directions on this one. Okay. The karma they've paid off for what they dealt with you. That's why this couldn't happen sooner. They had to experience what they put you through. They had to get bullied and belittled and beaten down. For some of you guys, it's happening at work, or it could just be their home life that it comes into. But they are kind of understanding what it feels like to be bullied and persuaded and coaxed. Okay. Maybe they got a new boss, and the new boss is just, wow, doesn't like them. Okay. God's like, don't worry, justice card. We're going to keep putting them through that until they respect the love and the nurturing that you gave to them, Virgo. Okay. Because you totally would have done anything under the sun for this person, and they still took advantage of it. They neglected the gift God gave them. So God took the gift away by putting the connection on hold for them to think about what they said, all the knee-jerk stuff they did, and come back fixed. High Priestess to the Queen of Wands. This person has experienced a timeline jump that puts us in Freaky Friday energy, in that the runner is now a chaser, the one that never wanted anything more except for the fun time and that. Boom. Now they come back wanting love instead of the fun times. Okay. With the Magician card, they're changing in the result of the prayers that you've said and wished. They were just a big project. Mercury retrograde, straight up. All right. Some of you guys, retrograde does start on Thursday at the time of recording this thing live. So for some of you guys, heads up, Thursday, it goes off. All right. They're already trying to talk to someone about it anyways. It's that same buddy of theirs. That same buddy's the one, I'm going to talk to Virgo. I'm going to reach out to Virgo, Ace of Swords. That one friend that you were like, I was never a fan of that friend. That friend was a bad influence on them. That, believe it or not, is the friend that has actually helped them to get to this point where they get ready to reach out to you. Okay. And for those of you that this is somebody new coming in through your friend circle, either friends group, work, friends list, something like that, what I'm seeing here is that there's a mutual friend that's going to ask you out first for them. Somebody's going to come in sneaky and be like, so do you like that person over there? That kind of a vibe. Okay. So I hope that helps. Keep us posted, Virgo, because you getting ready, you're going to wind up in a relationship. Okay. I dig this vibes. Somebody's paid their karmic debt off and they're coming your way. This is somebody that's coming in correct for you. All right. I love it. Strong Libra energy on this. Aries is here. Heavy duty Leo vibes. Pisces, Cancer energy. Sagittarius is here. You've got strong Gemini. Taurus energy. Could be another Virgo. Capricorn as well. And I've also got Scorpio again too. You of them could be born on the 3rd, the 4th, the 14th. Maybe the 19th comes out. The 12th is here. The 20th, the 25th, the 7th, maybe even the 31st comes out. And I'm also seeing somebody lies about their age. Okay. Or somebody's lying about their birth date. Interesting. All right. So I hope that helps. Keep me posted. Let us know how it goes. All right. I got a feeling when Mercury retrograde hits, you are going to be getting more than one offer. All right. We might be having to do a reading about Virgo having to make a choice between a past person and a new person. I'm already feeling the vibes building out of this Mercury retrograde. All right. So I love you, Virgo. Love that. Like, subscribe, be a part of the fam. And remember, email me at Astrology if you'd like to inquire about a personal reading. All right. Love you. And I'll see you guys later. Okay. Next up, on to Libra. Let's see. Hold on. I'll put that over there. Cool. All right. Let's see. Hang on. I'm going to change. I want a new piece of gum real quick. Hold on. And it's rude to like spit your gum out or something like that on camera. That's like rudeness. So, okay. It loses its flavor. And I like the flavor. We're down with the flavor. Why am I doing that one? Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Why am I doing rap? Oh my gosh, I need to go visit Nashville. All right, let's go on to Libra. Let's see. There we go. Cool beans. All right. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Hey, Zavira, or Exavira? Zavira? I know I always say it wrong. What's up, Escobar? How's it going? Christoph, thank you for still being here. You are like killer awesome. I dig it. All right. Let's see. Zaviria, you're covered. Got you. Remember, no spells can hurt you. Totally. All right. When people wish bad stuff on you, it all comes back onto them tenfold, and you get a little bit of a good karma payout from it. All right. Let's dig in. And Christoph's got your back, too. All right. Melissa, you holding your own? We doing good? Mod Squad, you guys looking cool? All right. Sweet. Okay. TikTok. Thank you guys for being here, too. You guys rock. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes, too. You guys are all awesome sauce. You guys are so cool. To everyone in the chat, love the like for you. All right. Libra, let's put you at 135.47. I'm being told angel number 355 resonates for you for the week ahead. So let's find out why. Here we go, Libra. All right. Let's see what we've got for Libra and the one on their mind. Thoughts, feelings, and a 9 of Cups. I'll bet you that angel number ties to the power of prayer. 6 of Wands. You've been wishing for a successful outcome with this person on the 2 of Cups. Something about July 26th is a date that you will remember, that will live on in infamy. With the Page of Wands, Pharrell Williams shows up. That somebody who hasn't spoke to you in a minute is going to come forward. Are you crushing on this person? Page of Wands to the Hermit card. Oh, plot twist. 6 of Swords. Is this somebody new? 3 of Swords. Interesting. Something is causing like a bit of a delay, though, in it. Okay, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. I got to see. This is interesting. All right, here we go. 1 and 2. Nice. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. Autumn, what's up, hon? Spinny hugs. Hey, Mel. How you doing? What's going on? All right. Fool card. Nice. This is new love. King of Pentacles. Somebody a little more mature, a little more stable and balanced. For some of you guys, you've always dated someone younger than you, and you're going more into your age range. 3 of Wands. So you're crushing on them, but things are moving slower. You fear they're moving in reverse, right? Like you've made your intentions known. All right, something about that white rose might even resonate. But let's see. 8 of Cups. You've already walked away from the past. 7 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, and then you went in this direction, but it's like going in nowhere land. 8 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I knew it. Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands into the 8 of Pentacles, though. I knew, I felt that some of you guys might work together, okay? But in the 8 of Wands, it's getting ready to take off. We got to get closer to Leo season. It looks like the end of Cancer season is where this starts to take off better. And we are approaching that in the week ahead, aren't we? Yeah, that could happen. Leo season's getting ready to start. It's only about a week away. For some reason, you need the vibes of Leo energy on this to make it work. This person's in control of their life. They're just really slow to proceed because they're unsure if you're interested. The 7 of Wands, it's almost like the energy of them being intentionally dense. Like, huh? Hey, you know Libra likes you? What? Huh? Really? Say what? Right? For some of you guys, maybe you guys live at a distance or somebody here. For some of you guys, there could be a language barrier possibly. The Sag energy is pretty strong on this one. Or some of you guys might even travel for work. Aquarius energy, Leo's here, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo so far. But you feel like you've tried everything with the 8 of Swords. Your hands are tied. What can you do on this? The Devil and the Ace of Wands. Whoa, you didn't know it, but they totally dig you. Page of Wands. I see him wanting to make an offer on this too. The Ace of Wands, the Devil card. You really like them. And they kind of want to they kind of totally want to bang your gavel. Oh my word. The thing on this is they do worry a lot about what other people think about them. That's their Devil card. You know, like this is somebody like, I worry how I look in the picture or how my face looks, Archer. I'm not sure about this and this. Dude, if you got that much downtime to worry about that stuff, that's awesome sauce. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Your guiding and nurturing energy is attracting this person in. Some of you guys might even like maybe you're mentoring them or training them in something. They just are at a point here where they're tired of being hurt by love. You're getting somebody to open up their heart. It's almost like this person, after what they've gone through, they had a hard time disconnecting and getting out of the past connections. Like they hadn't fully healed at this point and they had sworn off relationships, but now they're like, whoa, I kind of like Libra. All right, Dr. Evil had, I forget what her name is from the movie. Send in the Libras. That one. Maybe for some of you guys, maybe Austin Powers is a movie that resonates. Somebody here might even wear glasses. Actually, both of these cards have people with glasses. For some of you guys, you both do. You're in each other's lives to change both of your perspectives on love. And you're just at a point here where sometimes both of your heartbreaks of the past kind of juggle up and create a little bit of an insecurity on the home front. But this thing's already starting and taking off the ground in the week ahead. All right. A couple of Ace of Wands seeds are getting planted during Cancer season that leads to a success during Leo season. Okay. Somebody here is a doctor, either you or them. But yeah, Capricorn energy's here, Cancer's here, Leo. Thank you. As I said, Leo, and the Sun card pops up. You're going to be shocked. This person's going to, out of the blue, take a chance on this because they want a new love. I think for some of you guys, they are getting ready to end a heartbreak, or they're like maybe separated or going through a divorce. Some of you guys might be fearful that you're the third party, but you're not, okay? This one here is showing that you're the one that makes this person happy. It's kind of like you guys are, man, you guys are heavy on each other's minds. Some of you guys must live at a distance and you've never met this person in person yet. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Okay. But that's what I am seeing on this one. 7 of Pentacles. Either you or them. Who's trying to get out of a relationship? I think it's them, it looks like, right? King of Wands, the Knight of Cups with the 2 of Cups. They're going to come your way. That is what this is. We've got the death of a player energy on this one here. In that you might be worried about that like, oh, they're not going to end that relationship. They're not getting out of that to be with me. You know, they made their choice. They can stick by it. But yet on this thing over here, King of Wands, Knight of Cups, is somebody just outgrowing the player vibes. Somebody here might be in the music industry or the entertainment industry of sorts. Sagittarius and Libra energy is here, along with Cancer and Virgo, pretty strong. You or them could be born on the 8th, the 18th, or 28th comes out. I'm seeing a lot of repeating 1s and 8s for you. Interesting. Definitely a vibe that some of you guys share hobbies or interests, or definitely do have some kind of a work connection on this one. You know what it is? Okay, so you like each other for your minds. You like each other for yourselves, for your heart. 5 of Wands. Why aren't you guys riding off into the sunset yet? Somebody here lives near horses or on a ranch. You know what it is? They're not in control of their life. That's what it is. Capricorn, Leo energy. This one, there's involvement in this one. For some of you guys, it could be like an arranged marriage or a difference in religion or something that comes in that they're going to override it. For some of you guys, yeah, something like parents or family getting involved or getting in the way of this one. And they're just like, this ain't your life, it's mine. This is an A-B relationship, so just see your way out of it. 10 of Pentacles to Temperance. The family influence is finally getting overrode on this one. They're not worried about what everybody else is going to think. Knight of Pentacles into the Strength card. They're just going to be like, forget it, I'm going for it. Some of you guys have already doodled their name with yours at one point, okay? This person is going to go after what they want. Somebody here might work for the post office too, because this Knight of Pentacles, even though he's the slowest moving knight in the tarot, I totally dig the Knight of Pentacles because he's neither rain or sleet or snow or natural disaster. Stops Knight of Pentacles from getting his mail, the Ace of Pentacles, to his destination. Okay? This person is going to come through with an offer for you. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles on Temperance. So You know what it is? The thing that's holding them back is also what's going to help you out too. A little bit of the fear of the unknown or how to approach into this one, because either they're involved or getting out of a bad connection that they're over it. So they haven't really dated or asked people out in a while, or they're completely, totally single on their own and really have no clue how to ask people out, especially for those of you that they're still just following their Acts 24:20 mission. Okay. They might be like, I'm not really good at this stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Selena, what's up, darling? Temperance card. They're taking control of their life back and going after what they want. Some of you guys, they might have had to move back home with family as a result of money changes and everything. But I do see something a little bit behind the scenes that once they tell you about this, you're going to be like, oh, I don't mind. They're going to be like, well, that usually scared everybody else off, right? And you're like, I can work with that. I'm thinking here at this point with Temperance card and the Strength card and the Devil, you guys are both already energetically bound to each other. And with the Two of Cups, right now, this is Cook's choice. This is anybody's guess. The energies of retrograde coming up are showing that either one of you on this Two of Cups could take a risk, take a chance on this one. Even my female Libras, you'd be shocked at their jaws dropping when you're like, hey, can I get you anything else today? Yeah, lunch. You want to go out to lunch? And they're like, what? No way. What? See, Cross Watcher, I told you Libra's already interested in you. All right. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Sagittarius. Somebody here might work in law enforcement. Capricorn energy is pretty strong. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. Oh, cool. Okay. Just so you know, for those of you that haven't heard from this person yet, or they haven't taken that chance or that risk yet, what I'm seeing on this one is that they're clearing the space to get the courage to do it. Could be a Leo. Okay. Literally, they just need a little courage in this one, because you kind of make them a little, they're like, oh man, Libra looks so good and so smart, and I'm not sure what to do like that. So I do, especially if you notice they have a hard time making eye contact with you. They're finna ask you out. It's getting ready to happen. 10 of Pentacles. When I look out at the long-term picture, 10 years from now, I see you and this person together, married with children, etc. Whatever your version of the 10 of Pentacles dream is, it's all happening according to your plans. This is stuff you've wished for since you were young, Libra. I love it. Libra, you or them could be born on the 5th. The 8th is here, the 14th, the 2nd, 24th, the 30th, the 15th, the 19th, the 7th, the 6th, the 23rd, and maybe even the 15th, okay? If that wasn't yours or a birth date, so I'm being told it's a date, an anniversary date, a remembrance date, something about the date resonates though, okay? And somebody here's a life path number 8, all right? So I hope that helps, Libra. Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. And remember, if it hasn't happened yet, this is the week ahead vibe. So you might be coming back in a few days being like, oh my gosh, they just reached out. Okay. Dude, with it being Mercury retrograde, Cancer season, Leo season, everything is retrograding. Everything is messed up. You're going to be amazed at how many people start reaching out to how many other people. We've already had it. A lot of my personals have been about the first communications and getting back together and working stuff out. All right. And you're all here. So we're all part of the same soul cycle, which means it's happening. All right. We've been waiting for this too. Okay. Next up, let's do, who's next? Scorpio? Yeah. Okay, cool. Just making sure there wasn't a stowaway in there. All right. On to Scorpio. Let's do it to it. Thank you guys all so much for being here and being a part of this. I love you guys. You guys are just awesomeness. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Cool. On to Scorpio. Perfect. All right. Scorpio. Let's grab Grandma's deck. Grandma Sag's deck. The Tarot de Marcel that I've been leaving out here just on display. I brought it out of the safe a while ago and just added it to the set. I was literally told, let's bring this out. Oh, I feel it. It's charged. Oh, you got it, Grandma. All right, I'm going to leave the box over here. We'll put it away after we're done, Scorpio. Cool beans. All right. I want to put that into the timestamp. So let's do the timestamp for Scorpio. We'll put it at, it'll be at 1:48:48. Let's do that for Scorpio. Let's go for it. All right. Hey, Rose Love Garden. What up? Gummy Girl. Thanks for hanging. Gummy Girl, you've been here from the beginning. I love you. That's awesome sauce. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. The thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions. What do we have for Scorpio? Grandma Sag did like handing out hugs. When the deck jams, that's Grandma Sag saying Scorpio needs a spinny hug. You give Scorpio a hug right now. All right, Scorpio, I'll pick you up. I'll spin you around till you start giggling and you start laughing. Your hair blows in a breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. All right, Jeep wave. So if you want another one, come on back anytime you want, Scorp. All right, tap me into Scorpio energy, please and thank you. What do we have for Scorpio? Why did Scorpio need a spinny hug? Give me everything you got for Scorpio. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles, Scorpio. Here we go. 1 and 2. This is an old deck, so the cards are aged. Let's love this deck for the super successful Scorpios. Here we go. Overall energy is the strength card, Leo energy on this one. That one last dose of willpower and the courage you need to get through. Because remember what the wizard told the lion, Scorpio? He had the courage all along. Wizard of Oz might even resonate to you with the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. At first, you might be a little standoffish or guarded by this communication due to this 3 of Swords being here and what they did to you, okay? But yet, they're still going to try. I think you've been feeling weird lately as a result of this person's planning, so there's still a connection between the 2 of you guys. Yep, I knew it. Ace of Pentacles, the World card, the Star card, and I got to cover these cards up because these cards are not YouTube appropriate, and this deck means way too much to me, and it's way too old for me to Sharpie these things out. So we're just going to leave it like that. Star card and the World card. You're closing a chapter. You're planning on leveling up again, aren't you? I knew it. 6 of Cups. You're clearing out some of the stuff, the way your parents treated you in that with the Knight of Pentacles. This is right on the money. The timing is now. The Knight of Pentacles came out reversed, and I have to honor that. That tells me that somebody is picking up space for you. This is just starting to get moving, okay? It's not over. It's just the beginning. You know what? You know why you've been feeling weird lately, Scorpio? It's the result of someone trying to manifest you into their life. 6 of Pentacles on the 6 of Cups. Some of you guys could be a life path 6, or the 6s are stalking you. Capricorn energy. 4 of Pentacles just shows you've been doing you, living your best life, focusing on your work, focusing on what gets you through the day, okay? And you haven't even noticed that this person is thinking about you. You guys might still live at an energetical distance, and they're calling you in, but they're a bit of the answers to your prayers, too. No, they are in your life, because you feel like in the 4 of Pentacles, you're stuck in the friend zone with them. Friend zone, situationship, friends with benefits thing, and you're like, I'm a Scorpio. You're not doing that to me. You then could definitely be born on the 6th, 16th this year. We've even got a 6 of Wands. This is success when it comes in on this one, that you have successfully closed out a chapter, and by giving them that ultimatum that you knew what you wanted, it came to put up or shut up time on this one, where they know it's time to do something. That's why, because you're feeling stuck there, and you're like, look, I'm ready for something long-term and the real deal. Some of you guys actually have been married in this one, and they stopped contributing, a bit of like a 7-year itch that comes in that you busted them in, okay? But the thing on it is that they want to unstick you out of this friend zone, and things could change. This person's going through an awakening as a result of this Freaky Friday timeline jump with the pole shift ending. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. Scorpio and Taurus are here too, along with Capricorn. Strength card on the High Priest. Some of you guys, maybe there's a difference in religion between the 2 of you or something, but I do see some of you guys, your spiritual gifts are strengthening. You're becoming more of a straight up divine channeler. I literally just heard, just be yourself. The wind chimes are beautiful. Sun card to the Lover's card. Your channel, your choice. Do what you wish. You know what? Your guardian angels have brought you into each other's lives just for this reason. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could work together, or you're in the same industry. With the Hermit card, they're not letting the feelings show yet. 8 of Cups, because they're still going through an ascension, but they're getting ready to come in. This is somebody that's tired of being on their own. We have a runner that is turning into the chaser because they knew, like literally the minute they just made this choice, they knew. So you guys are here to grow a bond stronger than anything you've experienced before between the two of you guys. I told you, the Empress. This person's already thinking about marriage with you guys. And I do see for a few of you guys, yeah, I knew it. For a few of you guys with the Ace of Wands, you have a situationship that's getting ready to come out of there because they totally want to see your stinger. Straight up. There's still a passion here between the two of you guys. That's a big stick, right? It's on a stick. This is a solid connection. I didn't know if you know it or not, but you got two exes that are watching you from social media profiles. Meanwhile, this person is trying to call you from a fake phone number. And yet this person is the one that's going to open up first. See, the thing on this is, Scorpio, that you're just laying the groundwork for a successful relationship to take off out of this one. Oh my gosh, you guys are manifesting each other into your lives. This is freaky. So this is the answer to your prayers when you wish them well. Okay. Hey, Amy. What's up, Annie? How you doing? Hey, Charity. Thanks for coming by, guys. The thing on it is, though, Knight of Pentacles. Dude, some of you guys do work together. This is like 50 Shades of Scorpio going on here. And that came out earlier for one of the signs. I forget, was it Leo or was it Virgo? I think it was Virgo. I don't remember. I'm channeling. I don't remember what I just said 2 minutes ago. The thing on this is, you know what it is? They're laying the groundwork here for this to take root, but they're short to open up. They're trying to come across as a player, but they're not a player. Hey, Darkwater, what's up? This is kind of wild. For those of you who gave an ultimatum and you're waiting to hear back on it because they left you unread, they're just trying to figure out what to say back. I do see them coming in, okay? They just needed a minute to change on this one. I'm seeing for those of you that did give them an ultimatum with the Hierophant, it worked, okay? They know they made the wrong choice. That's the problem on this one. Somebody here just recently got a speeding ticket or a parking ticket. With the Pope card coming in on this one, I do see that they've got somebody higher up that's helping them out. I think it's one of their family members. Because I felt the energy of a dad or a mom, some parent that never really fully approved of what they were doing. They kind of liked you better than they liked them a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay? Like even the family was opening up to you faster than this person. That's the one that's helping make this work out. There's a good third party behind the scenes that's putting this person in place with the Pope card. All right, the Hierophant, the High Priest, that is like, this is not how we raised you. How long have you been doing this to Scorpio? Oh my gosh, how many other people have you done this to? What? This is not, wow. They're getting a little, no offense. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just going to say it as it comes out. Their parents, somebody in their life is giving them the Jewish mom guilt trip, straight up. I'm telling them, we raised you better than that, okay? Just because you bought Scorpio dinner doesn't make you dessert. You know what I mean, Scorp? Right? Yet they totally want to. This person totally wants you. And that's what they're like, yeah, we didn't raise you that way. What in the world? You know what I mean? What I'm seeing on this one, for some of you guys, the makeup boom boom is going to be epic because there's still a spark between the two of you guys. Okay? The Hierophant knows better. And on a side note, for those of you that were married and divorced, I see you guys getting remarried. It literally does have the vibes of like, well, we went our own separate ways for a couple of years and now we're back and we got remarried again. Because that's literally what happened here is crossing paths on this one. They were just so childish before, the player vibes. They're over that. This is the time that somebody finally puts up and makes a decision instead of just talking about it. Okay? I do see a couple secrets coming out too through that mutual friend. And I mean, it's got to be a family member or something because it's like that embarrassing bathtub picture that everybody's got somewhere. But it's something like that. I don't know. Hey, Punky. Happy birthday, girl. Spinny hugs. Spinny birthday hugs. What up? Hey, Ralph. You know what I see happening in this one? This one is a little different than how they were in the past on this one because it's like they're starting to come back in and it just hasn't gotten off the ground yet. Okay? I do see it going like through talking into some banter and flirting that totally leads up to like the makeup energy. Ace of Wands. All right. So like Scorpio, your Ace of Wands chakra might be slightly frustrated, but you know what? On a side note, this came out in the Virgo reading. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Virgo that in those moments when the Ace of Wands energy, God, your guardian angels, and everybody, they tune out. They disconnect from it. So enjoy yourself. They know when to come back in when stuff's taken care of. That's just for whoever that resonates. I was told to get that message out and across. All right. So on this one here, I literally do see that they're like, I know they've been slow walking this whole thing, but with what's going on with behind the scenes with that family member of theirs, I do see it come to the point in the Ace of Wands that it's literally just like a 30-second conversation followed by shut up, just kiss me. You guys are literally building this tension between you two right now. They're feeling it too. All right. They had that same dream too. All right. Your dreams were not just your wishful thinking. That's actually how you guys like are making plans for the future. The stuff you're seeing in the dreams is going to happen. You know what I mean? All right. So this could, dude, that strong Aries energy here. Taurus, big time. Leo, Cancer, Virgo's pretty heavy duty. Capricorn energy. Aquarius, Pisces is here, and you either might be born on the 14th, the 4th, the 28th, the 1st, the 11th, the 6th, the 16th. And for those of you that are in a little bit of a doubting stage that your manifestations aren't working or your prayers aren't being answered, what I'm being told here is on the 6 of Wands for success, the confirmation is when you see that white butterfly, all white butterfly. That'll let you know that your manifestations are working and your prayers are being answered, okay? Anytime you want to know, just ask for a sign. I love it for you. All right. So I hope that helps, Scorpio, and I'll see you later on. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and remember to email me at Archer Astrology if you want to book a personal reading. Otherwise, check out the QR code for the Archer Astrology link tree. That'll take you to all the safe to click links. Okay. Otherwise, I love you, and I'll see you later. All right. That deck was heavy. I felt Gemini energy too, just as I started to put that away, Scorp. Thanks, Sandra. I love you. You're awesome, Sandra. I still dig this vibe for you guys. I like it on TikTok because it lets all the texting be like just clean and black. It's cool. All right, hold on. Let me put this away really quick. Okay, there we go. You can't replace this. I mean, look at the box and stuff. Look at the box on this thing. Just the energy when I hold this box is like, whoa, total. Cartomensi. I don't know. Mama T's side of the family is Italian, so I don't know what that is. I don't even know if that's part of it. 78 cartes avec levateur explicatif. Whoa. Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish. Okay. Anyways, I love the vibes off that deck. Very cool. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool beans. All right, on to Sagittarius. You ready? You ready, Sag? Let's go for it. All right, let me grab that. There we go. Cool beans. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do on this one? What's up, Miss Nomer? How you doing? You too. 333. Be well. Spinny hugs for you too. Peace and love. Big time. Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute for peace and love. Okay. Pop a peace and love down in the chat. All right. And if you're in public or something, just look at somebody and tossing the peace sign. You don't got to be weird. And I'm weird. I would totally just be like, peace and love. I do that all the time to people randomly in public. But it actually gets a really good review too. So just take a minute. All right. Peace and love. What's up, Soul to Chill? What you up to? How you doing, girl? Peace and love, Soul to Chill. Annie, you ready? All right, let's read some Sag. I want to Soul to Chill, but I usually keep it in a Ziploc and put it in my safe. I don't want to do anything to alter it because it's I forget. Mama T might know. I think this thing came over from her father or something. I forget. It'd still be neat. But okay. All right, Sagittarius. I'm looking, I'm thinking, let's use the new deck. Okay, cool. Wait, didn't we use the new deck already? Are you questioning me? No. Okay, good. All right, Sagittarius, you're going to be at 20344, and angel number 344 is going to be your angel number for the week ahead. All right, so let's dig in and see what we got for you, Sagittarius, because as you know, I am the Saggy Whisperer. I've been affectionately called that by some of my friends, by my bestie, and it's why I'm Archer, all right? I'm here for you when nobody else is, all right? I always got your back, Sag. So let's dig in, let's tap in, and let's tune into Sagittarius energy, please, and thank you, God. What do we have for Sagittarius, God? What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Here we go. It's an honor to be called the Sag Whisperer, Annie. I love it. All right. 2 shuffles. Here we go. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, sassy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Over on is the Knight of Cups. A love offer you never thought would show up comes in. All right, you don't suspect this. This is something that you have thought is dead, overdone, gone by, see you, not happening, can't happen again. 8 of Cups because of something you did. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Almost like you're reflecting back with some hindsight on something and trying to get out of your head about it. Sag, the decision you made was right at the time. Okay? You don't have anything to regret. They pushed you to the limit on this one. Big time. Don't blame yourself. Spinny hugs, big time. Let's see what we got on this. The 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. My hands are tight, Archer. What can I do with the 5 of Wands? You're struggling with this right now. Other things are going great for you right now, but it'd be so much greater if they were here too. Cancer, Leo energy. 5 of Cups into the 9 of Cups because you feel like you lost out on your wishes or your blessings or your prayers again. What's the use? Every time I start to get interested in anybody, it never works out. Why was this one going to be any different? Sag, you're depressed. You don't let it see or anything, but deep down underneath it, you've cried yourself to sleep a couple times over this person and what they did. And it's got you to that point that you're feeling more depressed than usual right now. You feel like you missed the boat on something. And you're sitting there regretting your decisions, but you're like, Archer, I just wasn't ready. Why am I wrong? You're not wrong. Hermit card. You needed some time to be alone and process and think through this. This person came on extremely hot and heavy, right? Very intimidating, very controlling, and it was a lot. And I mean, you put up with a lot from them. The way they were talking down to you, belittling. I mean, this really affected your confidence and your self-worth, okay? For some of you guys, anger management issues I'm feeling on the 5 of Wands. And the 8 of Swords, they had you backed into a corner where they did so much, you doubted yourself. 8 of Wands. There's still a passion between the two of you guys. You know what? King of Swords. You guys are both feeling each other's energies still with the 10 of Cups. This connection isn't over. Oh my word. 8 of Wands to the King of Swords. This person was straight up in a narcissistic energy on this one. They didn't think before speaking with the King of Swords to the 8 of Wands on this one. That's some hot mouth movement. And the card of hindsight comes out on this one. The fact that you are still influencing each other, energetically connected, like, you know how you hear their voice and you're like, that's probably just my wishful thinking? It literally is their voice. They're hearing yours too. Literally, if you're talking to them in your head privately while you're at home in your room or driving in your car, and like, I miss you, person. They literally hear, I miss you, person in their head. And they're like, whoa, was that Sag? What in the world? I thought Sag was done with me. You guys both miss each other. But yeah, death card on the 3 of Wands. But yeah, you both are staying in a safe place because you feel like there's no way to come back from what you guys went through. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, this person has wanted to message you for a while. Some of you guys, they wrote a song for you or something. Or somebody here might be a musician or a singer-songwriter. Pisces energy, Virgo comes out too. Somebody here still has a lava lamp. 6 of Swords, the Tower card, Ace of Cups. Yes! I love this. Sag, this is what you're going to be doing in the week ahead. 5 of Pentacles. This person's, like, some of you guys might have ulcers or stomach issues, butterfly feelings. This person stressed you out to the point with the 5 of Pentacles that it affected your own health. You know what I mean? Check this out, though. 7 of Swords on the Tower card shows that this person right now on their side, as a result of their deceptive energies, they are being forced some tower issues, okay? They had to go through what they put you through in order to respect your love on this one. Tower card. Their life is not going near as good as what they're posting online, okay? Literally, that's all for your benefit on this one. Look, they still got the note and everything too. I told you somebody wrote a note, or some of you guys actually still have some of their notes saved. Like, I'm seeing like what are those? Like little drawings, like maybe somebody here, you or them, was an artist or so. It's like stick figures. I'm seeing little like stick figures or something like that, you know? Maybe somebody is into doodling or artwork because all these pens and that. Some of you guys, dream journals, the stuff you've been writing about them in your dream journals, because instead of getting mad and frustrated, you just keep, write it out. Don't bottle it up. You write it down. You don't realize the stuff you've been writing down was literally changing them on the other side. Because the same way that my grandma Sag used to explain this to me when she was showing me this stuff, she's like, Archer, when the Ace of Cups comes out in a past person reading, that tells me that they've done the work and they'd like a new start. They don't want to come back and repeat the same cycle. So this person's done the work and they've really leveled up. I'm hearing a song. What is that? I'm hearing a song. That's Hoobastank. That's the reason. That song may resonate to you. And I'm hearing Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Man, music definitely speaks to you a little bit. But this person's coming back in new energy. Seven of Swords. They've taken out the Five of Swords, the 5 stages of grief that made them so depressed to the point that they dragged you down with their depression and their negativity. And then, like, you would try to talk to them and they'd have you, like, I literally see a Sag in the corner, like, back down, being, like, near the point of crying of, like, please stop yelling at me. I didn't do anything that bad. Why are you in my face, right? To the point that it beat you up, to the point that now your self-worth got affected by it. You guys both did need this little bit of a time apart with the Hermit card in order for them to grow and expand, and in order for you to recover and heal too, and get your confidence. Page of Wands. Somebody here enjoys dancing too, all right? But this Page of Wands, the message coming in, you're going to be really happy about, because that's my Pharrell Williams card. The song Happy comes in on this one. Doesn't that look like Pharrell Williams a little bit? Check that out, Sag. It's kind of cool. The thing on this is that you guys the life experiences were so different. One person here was ready and all in and like, hi, nice to meet you. Let's get married. And the other one was like, please, can I have some time? I'm still trying to establish myself, coming out of the past relationships, the rough stuff I went through. And I just need some time to find my way to get myself established. You know what I mean? Okay. Some of you guys have been listening to that song because I keep hearing because I'm happy. But which one of you guys are singing into your hairbrush? That's kind of cool. I think it's cool. You know, the intensity of this connection was a rough point here because you were awoke to the connection. They just weren't. That's the thing. Some of you guys threw little tidbits at them like, hey, psst, by the way, my birthday's on this date. Oh, did you know my birth time is this? Oh, here is where I was born at. Because you were slowly ushering them in, because you've been into tarot for a long time since that really bad breakup. This breakup might even result in some of you guys could be widowed as a result of it, or this is a bad cheating experience that somebody got somebody else like prego, and it introduced you to the tarot. And then like you slowly ushered this person into it, hoping they would change a little faster. And at first they didn't with the 5 of Wands. Okay. They've been training this whole time. Some of you guys haven't. Some of you guys, this is a long breakup. Like maybe, I mean, okay, there's no time in tarot. Even like God said, there was originally 13 months anyways. Do you realize if we had 13 months, it would equally break down into 28 consecutive days? Every month would start on a Monday. Every month would end on a Sunday. And oh my gosh, the months would follow the moon cycles. Some of y'all could be dealing with an ophiuchus. Don't worry. If you were born on or before, what is it, November 28th or on or before December 19th, you're still a Sag. The other part falls into the whole different category where you're an ophiuchus. Okay? But it's a thing. You awoke this person. They've been awakened to the connection this whole time. And yes, true. At first, you guys both did try going in a different direction, but it won't ever work out. That's why even for you guys have tried to even move on. And it's just like, I'm just not wanting to. I just don't feel it. I'm just going to do me right now. Maybe I'm just not meant to have love in this lifetime. All right. But literally, you guys could go through all these things, like new relationships would never work out. Things will always happen because this is a very divinely guided, protected connection. Like for the few of you Sages that either A, you chose somebody else over this person and you feel like you made the mistake and you want them back, or roles could be reversed because you guys, your energetical signature is so similar. One or both of you guys both picked other people over each other, and both of you guys are sitting there regretting it, right? These relationships, these other connections, they are doomed. They will fail. You guys will always wind up finding each other. You guys come together in every lifetime that starts and initiates the reunion phases for everybody else. Okay? You guys have both healed, and you guys both have made peaces with your pasts. The thing is, you're just at that beginning point where it's starting to happen with the reunion card. You guys are energetically pulling each other back towards each other. Some of you guys might live at a distance, but I'm being told that some of you guys, some of you guys live closer than expected. Like this could be just a few states or maybe even a few cities away, like within an hour's drive time of each other. But before, you guys lived further away, and then you guys went on your separate ways, moved back home with family, and now that things are getting back on track, it's time for reunion, right? I got chills. Oh my gosh, this is why I love being the Sag Whisperer. Yes, I love being Archer. I got chills. I don't even need these tarot cards anymore, but I love them. Look, did I not just say reunion energy as the Four of Wands come out? I knew the whole time this was twin flame energy. For those of you that were dealing with a karmic twin, the real twin is the real deal coming in on this one. But either way, you've got reunion in the cards with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Sagittarius, I got to do it. I got to issue you a reunion warning. Okay? This is a hurricane thing. So bonus points if either you or your name's person are on the hurricane list or the tropical storm list. Okay? Because right now I have to issue a reunion warning. Conditions are favorable. Your twin flame has been spotted within the vicinity of your area. And conditions are right. Go get plywood, board them up, get the sandbags and everything. Let's go because reunion's coming in. It's that close. For some of you guys, this is happening within the next 1 to 4 days. And recently, some of you guys have even noticed something, like maybe you bumped into them or saw their car or something or passed by them at a store or something. You guys are closer than you thought to each other with union coming in on this. The rewards for everything. All right. I love this for you. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be an Aries. Maybe Virgo, Libra's here, Gemini, could be another Sagittarius, strong Cancer energy. Leo vibes are here, Scorpio and Pisces. You or them could be born on the 8th, the 18th or 28th. The 4th is here, the 9th, the 7th, the 13th, the 1st, the 15th, the 19th, the 26th, the 22nd, and possibly even the 29th for some of you guys. Okay, the cardinal energy is very strong on this one. Four of Cups. If they had known then what they knew now, this wouldn't have gone this way. I knew it. Four of Cups to the Six of Wands. You guys are beating all the obstacles, and the reunion that you thought would never happen is getting ready to happen. That Six of Wands on the Four of Cups, that's Caitlin Petty beating all the downtown traffic on Broadway and making it to CMA Fest with time to spare. And if you ever tried to navigate a vehicle down Broadway during any kind of an event, good luck, right? This is a Six of Wands on the Four of Cups, Cancer Leo energy on this one, that just when you think it's over and never going to happen, it pops up at the last minute in the Six of Wands, and you guys get to go forward. You know, they were missing you more than usual, too. You're just picking up on it. I think they live with a lot of regrets for that tower moment because they pushed you to the limit. They crossed that line that they wish they'd never crossed it. They said or did something that hit that one red button trigger. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys worked together. Eight of Cups on the Three of Swords. I knew it. They hit that one trigger for you. Brought something up that was the one line they shouldn't do, the one action they shouldn't have said, something. For some of you guys, a text message or a picture resonated. They totally regret what happened to this one. They're taking a lot of responsibility for their actions right now. This is a Freaky Friday energy. Star card. That person that you thought could never heal, could never change their ways, with the shift that we've experienced, the quantum jumps, okay, started on June 30th, that later it's been culminating with the Schumann scale. The Schumann resonance is off the charts. That's the frequency of the Earth's vibrations that it puts out. That's why the anxiety, the depression, and for you guys, especially if you've been noticing earth shifts or vibrations or even earthquakes, this is them going through a Freaky Friday shift. Whatever they were like before, they're going to be the complete opposite of it. Five of Pentacles into the Page of Pentacles because you're the one that wished them well. This is who brought you to the tarots. You guys going forward, and even if, you never showed them tarot or they were like, oh, those are cute, nice, or whatever, their phone's algorithm has infected them just because you guys are connected through your contacts list. All of a sudden, they got stuff popping up on their TikTok and their feed. top 10 signs. You met your twin flame, your soulmate. I'll draw your soulmate's initials. And then your initial's the one that pops up. Some of you guys, they got a soulmate drawing done and it looked just like you. Or you got the soulmate drawing done and it looked like them. This is just a lot of right person, wrong time becoming right person, right time. You're going to be shocked how Freaky Friday they go on this one as a result of the timeline jumps. They're not going to let you get away this time. The time apart has allowed them to learn how to respect your love and the nurturing and what you did for them and to go at your pace instead of trying to force you to go at theirs. They done matured. Nice. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer, possibly Libra, Virgo or Aries are here too. But this person's on a higher level. Totally not like what they were when you guys last spoke. And they literally did just tell me they miss you more than the last time you guys spoke. You are the one that got away. Okay? And they're finna get you back. And for those of you that you've been contemplating about taking the first move, making that first chance with the Eight of Wands, it does follow the right direction. Whoever is next to go is the one to send the communication. It is fair game. Whichever one of you takes the risk, takes the shot, and leads off, that's what leads to the marriage, the reunion, and everything. Whoever press sends first is basically pressing send for a fresh start Ace of Cups that leads all the way up into the 10 Pentacles into marriage. All right? Some of you guys are going to grow power couple vibes out of this, or one of you guys is already self-employed and you guys grow into self-employment together so you can work from anywhere. Some of you guys wind up moving. Where you live now, you will not be living 12 months from now. And you and this person, I see something happening. It's either already happened in the past 7 days or it's coming in the next 7 days, okay? So two groups of Sagittarius. Some of you have already made contact or heard from them. If you haven't yet, I see it coming. It all depends on how long you guys have been apart. Because remember, God doesn't understand time. This could be 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years. Why now? Because the time's right. They've done the work and they're ready to respect your love and give as much as you give. I love it. Okay. I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Definitely subscribe. Let me know how it goes. If you've already gotten this message or sent it and it worked out, let me know how that is. And if you haven't yet, come back and leave me a message when you do, because I feel it coming for you in the week ahead. All right. I love it for you. Strong Cancer energy on this. Strong Cardinals. Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. Gemini and Libra a little bit. Pisces is hanging out too. You also got some Gemini and Virgo. And that Virgo and Cancer energy is strong. I dig it. All right, Sag, I love you. Keep me posted. All right. Better invite me to the wedding. I give really good gifts. All right. And maybe I'll get a bund, but it's cool. All right, Sag. Remember, if you want to book a personal, shoot me an email at archerastrology@gmail.com and check out the Archer Astrology link tree for all the safe to click links. Okay. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and being a part of the fam. We're working to get me up to 70,000 by July 27th because angel number 727 is awesome. All right. So subscribe, be a part of it. All right. Okay, side note, I thought we were done for a second. I do see male or female, no gender in this part of the reading. Okay. I'm reading for all you guys. I do see a Sag that's been contemplating putting on your best outfit, whether it's that one suit that you knew she liked, or for the girls, are you getting ready to bust out that black dress? But I see a Sag, it's like, that's it. I'm putting on that outfit I know my person likes. I'm going to their house right now. I'm going to talk to them. You show up knocking on the door and they open the door and they're like, Sagittarius, hi. Well, yeah, come on in. You better come on in then. Hi. And it kind of takes off from there. It's like that one time when I was younger. I just moved into my home and I was up late at night once and somebody knocked on the door. It was about 3 in the morning, 2:30, 3 in the morning. And I was just up doing a late night binge watching. I forget what I was even watching on TV. So I answered the door and it's this guy, tattered clothes, beard, dirty, disheveled, you know, looked a little rough, you know, it might come from a neighborhood where you lock the doors, you know, and I'm like, can I help? I don't even know what in the world possessed me at 2:30 in the morning to open the door, but I'm like, can I help you? And he looks at me on the other side. He's like, I'm Jesus. And I was like, oh, well, you better come on in then. Right. And before you're like, Archer, why'd you invite that person in here? What if he really, I didn't know if I was being tested, right? What if he really was Jesus? And I said no and didn't let him in. So I'm like, well, you better come on in then. We sat down, talked about stuff for like a while. He drank a bottle of water with me. I offered him. And then afterwards he was like, I got to be on my way. I'm like, well, thanks for stopping by. It was an honor to have you here. And so I let him out the front door. And as I close it and turn the doorknob to lock it, I look back up. He was gone. He did not have enough time to make it down my driveway. And an unrelated Archer story that I don't think anybody cared about, but it happened. What's up, Jeff? Hey, learning to see me. How you doing, man? What's going on? Hey, Lisa. What's happening? Stephanie. What's happening? Cecilia. What's up? How's it going? All right. Let's get onward into Capricorn. I have no clue. I just totally ADHD off into a whole nother spectrum there. I don't know. All right. On to Capricorn. Let's dig in. Doop, 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 bop, bop. Cool. And thanks for being here, you guys. I love you guys. I've missed you guys. It's happy and fun to be getting back into the channel here. This is like the all signs week. We're going to do a bunch of all signs and pick a cards, and then we're going to get back into the individual signs next week. So hang out and be a part of it. It's cool. All right. All right. Next up, Capricorn. That one. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hassan. And sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. As a math major, I suck at English and pronunciation, but thank you. I'm glad you found us too. Welcome and thank you for being a part of the fam. Spinny hugs for you. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, you are up. Let's see. We're going to do Capricorn. You're going to be at 225.44. Okay. So let's see what we got for you. And I'm going to give you angel number 544. All right. That might resonate. All right. That did sound, soul to chill. That did happen in real life. Ask Mama T. I called her and told her about it the next day. Middle of the night. It was God, it was a while ago. I want to say it was around 2014 that it happened. But yeah, totally did. The guy's just like, I'm Jesus. I'm like, what? Okay. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we got for you and the one on your mind, Capricorn. Think about your person. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions for the week ahead. What do we got for Capricorn? Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time. The cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Here we go. Overall energy is the Knight of Cups. Nice. Somebody here might ride a motorcycle, but you have an offer coming your way. In the 6 of Wands, it's going to make you jump for joy. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy, justice on the Knight, Queen of Cups. Interesting. For those of you who are totally single, I'm being told you will meet somebody at jury duty. I just got to get the message across, okay? Maybe out of the worst time of getting one of those notices in the mail, you wind up meeting a future person. Just a little side note for my single Capricorns, okay? Meanwhile, for the rest of you guys, let's dig into the reading because you got success coming in on that 6 of Wands. You got Caitlin Petty showing up, making it through downtown traffic on Broadway for CMA Fest and showing up on time. It's cool. Sun card, man, you got Leo energy strong. 6 of Cups on the Lovers. 3 of Wands into the King of Wands on the Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Oh, man, there's commitment coming in. The player is done being a player anymore. Somebody here might be in sales. Because this King of Wands here's got the gift of gab. Can sell water to an Eskimo, ice to an Eskimo, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I forget the analogy. Just go with it, Capricorn. You actually have a lot of people coming to you for help right now. Some of you guys might be like a life coach or a motivational speaker, social worker or a therapist, psychiatrist, okay? And King of 6 of Cups to the Lovers card. Some of you guys have even tried hypnotherapy or past life regressions that you might be trying to get into, of trying to figure out why you're so cursed and why this never works out for you. You know what I mean? What I'm seeing on this one is that some of you guys have been fearing that because of the roller coaster rides you've been through of abusive exes in the past, is that some of you guys might be thinking somebody's done spell work on you or there's a hoax or a hex or something, okay? Remember, though, on this one that you are protected, Capricorn, all right? Whenever somebody tries to put some voodoo out onto you, it always comes back around in that, let's say somebody says, oh, Capricorn, you're never going to have a relationship. You wind up meeting you're tall, dark, and handsome, or you're short, cute, and whatever, you know, all right? No spell work can hurt you because you're clearing out some debt. Your grandmother's very proud of you. 8 of Pentacles because you put in the work. And the Knight of Swords, this person's stalking you. Could be a Virgo. 7 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune because they've come into that point now in that they're stuck in a roundabout in their cycles. And with the Ace of Wands, they are still totally interested in you. They like watching your little billy goat legs climb up the mountain. Wouldn't mind seeing it again. What? Stop it. Ace of Wands. This person's totally into you. You got lots of attention, though, even though it seems like you've been spending so much time helping everybody else that you haven't noticed this person here coming at you straight up. Oh, this person gets kind of clingy at times, right? Because they've got you on a pedestal, and that's a lot to live up to. And it's becoming a little bit intense on this. In the fact that you're like, I didn't expect it to go like this. Maybe you guys started out as just friends first. You're like, Archer, I didn't think I'd develop these strong feelings. I've been waiting for this to happen forever, and now it's here. I'm unsure of what to do with it. This person's nervous. Could be another Capricorn for some of you guys. The thing on it is that, like, you're so busy helping everyone else in your life coming through things and getting things organized and put together that you haven't even noticed because you're getting bump kiss on this. Some of you guys might work together, or it revolves around business in some capacity. 8 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys even met online and you've never met in person yet. They live overseas. There's always reasons that they can't travel. Okay. Like you talk and you communicate on WhatsApp and that, but yet there's always something that gets in the way why they can't come to your part of the woods or your neck of the woods. 7 of Cups on the Hierophant, right? There's always a reason or an excuse machine. This person's a bit of a human excuse machine. That's what it is. But now they're stuck in an energy of not knowing how to come out of what they did to themselves with the Hermit card of the Wheel of Fortune. I think they've asked you once too many times for more time. And at this point, they're giving up. They're stalking on you. They're totally awakening to this connection. Because the thing is that the intensity of the connection the first time around, the in and out, the indecisiveness, then they'd go off and you had to do it their way, right? They would never bend to yours, but they had no problem coming down at you and then telling you how to do or what to do, but then they were never reciprocating it back. And it became one-sided. Hierophant to the Queen of Pentacles. They do see you as something balanced in this one, though. That's the thing. I think you guys can come together and start matching the energy so it's not so intense, because like you would tell them one thing and then they would be like, no, like you're like, I'm ready for this. We need to go to the next level. And they're like, I told you, I'm still trying to figure myself out and find my way. And you're like, well, fine. If that's the case, then see your own way out. And they're like, well, fine, you too. Neither of you guys actually wanted to ever have it go that far. And they totally regret. For those of you this part resonates, they totally regret going back to their ex. They fell off the bad boy or bad girl bandwagon. For some of you guys, it could have been addictions that got in the way, drinking or drugs. Yeah, I totally feel drinking as a vibe on this hangman vibes, okay? Some of you guys found them stashing stuff in the house. Like after they broke up and they left, then you found like bottles hidden in places, you know, couch cushions, behind dressers. 2 of Pentacles. For the rest of you, though, they were stuck on themselves, the indecisiveness, where they always were trying to like push everything out onto you. Now, Capricorn, I told you I wasn't ready for this. This is your fault. You're rushing me. You're pushing me. This is intense. You're like, then why do you keep leading me on? Right? This person comes across as a player vibe on this one. But the thing on it is, maybe they're just a Gemini, or they're really outgoing, or really communicative, or they get a lot of attention, somebody in the public eye. Because the thing on it is that their guard or their gaze is towards you now. For some of you guys, you busted them looking at stuff online on the web or spending money on it. You know, I'm seeing things about cornfields and like websites about fans and stuff like that. Some of you guys live near a corn maze or live near a cornfield. Yeah, this person was putting attention into every other direction but yours, and they regret the choice they made, though. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Oh, boy. On the 9 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles and the Judgment card that leads to the Ace of Pentacles on the Empress and the Chariot. This here shows that they can make it through this one. They're still coming your way. Even for those of you that block them, they're going to either drive by, come by. They're going to find another way to reach out to you. Okay? And they wondered about that post you made on Facebook, which tells me they are stalking your Facebook still, even though they're trying to play like, nope, 4 of Pentacles, just business. Some of you guys do work together, and now the workplace is getting awkward. But they're awakening to this connection on this one. They're just hiding a lot of the details about things that are going on. Because, like, I do see them opening up a little bit more about how they really feel. Like there's some stuff they keep from you because maybe for those of you that do work together, like they're on a level that they can't share certain things with you for whatever reason, you know, and it creates a little bit of a vibe. But when the Eight of Wands with the Two of Pentacles, this is somebody that's doing a spin flip and coming back on a higher level with that Knight of Wands. See how they're further up the ladder in this one, trying to play it out? They're going to wind up opening up about themselves and letting you know how they really feel. That's the thing on this one. With that Eight of Wands, they're coming for you faster than you think. I wouldn't be surprised if you've already gotten a message from this person, or if not, it could be as soon as when you end this reading. Mercury retrograde is going to cause them to take off like a bat out of somewhere. You know what I mean? Ace of Pentacles on the Judgment. This here is that card of hindsight with these two come out together, okay? What I'm seeing with this one is that God is working on changing them so that they're ready to come in for this with like a more balanced approach to things than the childish, immature stuff that was going on before, and putting an end to the player vibes. I like that. That's the direction where this goes to. Something about bats might even resonate to you guys as well, but not actual like bats, not the birds. I'm seeing baseball bats. I have no clue how like baseball bats resonate to this. Okay, honorable mentions to Johnny Benchco. But that's cool. Yeah, the thing on this is that you won't keep having to deal with these mood swings any longer. That's what really led to the uncomfortness and the whole I'm not ready yet, then I am ready yet. That's a big part of this. The mood swings, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One minute they're all in and they're not. This Ace of Pentacles shows them going in, it's literally the direction of just them being at that point where they're like, I'm kind of tired of being a player and being this way. I'm ready to buckle down and lock down. I want a real relationship. And every time they start thinking that, then especially with like their friends are in relationships and married and they're the third wheel, you keep popping in their head. They're like, why did I just think about Capricorn? That's because the energy in the 5D, their unconscious, subconscious side is becoming very conscious and awoke, and it's connecting. Somebody here is ambidextrous, all right? But this is already happening in the Eight of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles on this one, that they're coming back to clear the slate and actually give you a bit of an apology on this one. They're just scared out of their mind if you're going to accept it or not. And that's understandable, what they put you through. Even if they were asking me and we were just buddies and I wasn't a tarot reader, and they'd be like, do you think Capricorn will forgive me? I'd be like, I know I wouldn't. That sort of a thing. And they'd be like, oh, see, if they got a friend telling them that's slowing them down. Right there's the vibe I just pulled, because I don't know your person, Capricorn. But that, yeah, they got that one friend being like, oh, wow, if that's what you did to Capricorn, I wouldn't forgive you. That doesn't help anything, right? Because then they're like, oh, God, that's right. That's my single buddy that's never had a relationship last longer than 3 weeks. Yeah, he's probably right. I should listen to him, right? They'll get the right advice going forward on this one to come your way, all right? So I hope that helps. You or them could be born on the 21st, the 8th, the 7th is here, the 22nd, the 2nd comes out. Man, the repeating twos are pretty strong. The 1st, the 11th comes in on this, the 25th, the 27th. The 16th is here along with the 8th, the 9th. Then I got the 3rd, the 13th, and possibly even the 31st. And you've got very strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, all fire. You've got pretty heavy-duty Taurus vibes. Capricorn's here with Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Leo vibes. Man, strong Leo too. And then you've got Pisces, okay? Scorpio too, if I didn't mention Scorpio. All right, but I do hope that helps. You keep me posted on this one because you're going to be pretty shocked by the transformation on this one. The Ace of Wands, they still, straight up, between you and me, they still totally want you. They want you more than the last time too. That's the thing. You guys are building a little bit of an Ace of Wands tension here, so you're both a little Ace of Wands frustrated. No harm, no foul. All right? So I hope that helps, and I'm going to leave it right there, and I love you, Capricorn. If you want a personal, shoot me an email. Otherwise, check out the Archer Astrology link tree in my bio by scanning this pinned QR code or the pinned comment. It'll take you to all the SIFT links to interviews, merchandise, platforms, my original song, everything. All right? So check it out. And thanks for being here. Love you, Capricorn. Okay. Cool beans. Onward and forward. Next up, let's see what's up for Aquarius. Let's go into Aquarius next. All right. And thanks for being here, guys. I love you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Had a good weekend and everything. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Let me go into Aquarius. Beautiful. Okay. Aquarius. I'm going to use the Penumbra deck. I haven't busted this guy out in a minute. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Nice pick. All right, I like it. Aquarius, we're going to do your reading is going to be at 239:15, and angel number 239 is going to resonate to your week ahead journey. So angel number 239 may have something in store for you. All right, let's see what we've got for Aquarius. Tap me into Aquarius energy, please, and thank you. And thank you guys all for being here too. Love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. To the 168 here in the chat, love that like for you. All right, I choose to be here, but I'm here for you guys. What's up, crazy Aquarian? I love you. How you doing, Nika? What's up, or Nika? I totally suck at pronunciation. I love you though. What's up, Starlight? All right. What's up, Teresa? Brandy's here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on TikTok too. Love you guys. Glad you guys are part of the fam right now. It's cool. And you guys get to see the whole channel, what the whole set looks like, not just the little strip. But then tomorrow I'll probably do it the other way. All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles for Aquarius. Here we go. Somebody's dealing with a Gemini. 1. Ooh. Queen of Swords into the 5 of Wands. They haven't shown up on this one yet, but in the 5 of Wands, you're in training for something. Whatever you're doing for work right now, I'm being told some of you guys might like use your voice for work in some capacity. I don't know, voice actor or something. I'm not sure. I'm being told that on a side note, there's a job offer that comes in out of an event that happens that you wouldn't suspect in the workplace that leads you up the ladder into a very top position. Interesting. Okay. All right. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. You know I love reading for you. I'd hang out with an Aquarius anytime. Overall energy is the 2 of Wands. You've been struggling with a decision about taking action on this Strength card. I knew it with the... Oh, dude. Aquarius, this isn't you. It's them. Taurus energy with the Hierophant of the Sun card. They haven't shown you one way or the other how they're feeling about you. So this shows that the whole energy around you right now is about decisions and choices. And like, I don't know, like, look, doesn't that look like Sheena Easton a little bit on there? I kind of dig that. The Strength card could be a Leo. But yeah, 2 of Wands. This person's choosing you this week. Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, they're finna message you. The 9 of Swords. The silence is getting ready to end. Justice card. Some of you guys, there might have been a restraining order issued at one point. 10 of Pentacles. Now they're in a place for long-term commitment. Somebody's seen a spider in your car recently, like while you're driving. This person sees you as a solid investment. I think you guys met through work, or you're going to. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. 9 of Wands into the 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of like through a work event or something that you guys met. Because somebody works in IT or around computers. Something about computers resonates right now, or maybe somebody's looking to upgrade your computer or laptop. Somebody got caught with incriminating stuff on their laptop that resulted in the breakup of this connection. Not you, it was them. Yeah. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Oh my gosh, it's all pages in the World card. There are multiple cards confirmed that you've got communication coming in, and they are totally snooping on you. You guys have known each other for a while, too. The 6 of Cups on Judgment. This has been going on for a while. You guys haven't spoken. It might be 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 years for some of you guys. Who here's considering Botox? I just heard an Aquarius that's like, I got small lips. That might just be for my female Aquarians here. But on that Page of Swords, they are totally watching you. Oh my gosh, some of you guys might be online or in social media, because just so you know, if you are, whatever it is, it's either you're posting on pictures, or if you are digital and like something about your online presence, I'm being told to tell you, yes, your ex totally has seen it, looked into it, and they are jealous like AF. They really didn't think you'd move on. You got multiple exes, okay? But now with you and this person, you guys both have feelings for each other, and yet like nobody takes action on it, okay? One minute they come across very demure, very cool and calm and collected, until you try to take it to the next level, and then they would stop and slow down. But then you guys got involved in a relationship, and then you found out, for some of you, that they were already married or already involved with somebody else and trying to end it or break up with them, okay? I think you're actually working on disconnecting from someone to go towards this person. This is the rewards. You just think it's going to do the same thing on this one as your past, but this is your twin. This is the rewards with that world card coming in. I got a feeling this is somebody new, like you guys haven't met in this lifetime yet, and something about Atlantis. 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Maybe you were on Atlantis, or you look into it with the Moon card. Strong Scorpio and Pisces energy on this vibes. With the 6 of Cups, though, this is just telling me that they didn't know any differently because this is how their father or their parent raised them, all right? In that they're like, well, shoot, I always thought a relationship was fighting or dating or cheating or player vibes. You know, it's the kind of energy of somebody who's like even their dad would take them to the bars when they were younger, growing up, showing them the way of life and stuff, right? And so they've always wondered why this always keeps happening to them, and yet it's because of their own childish behavior and their programming. With that Moon card, they had to turn the finger inward on themselves. 1 minute, they're all totally pure and demure. The next minute, they would go to Lulu, all right? For some of you guys, there's kids involved. And for some of you, this is a separation. Like for a few of you Aquarians, you guys are married and you're going through like a trial or a test separation. 9 of Swords on the 6 of Cups says it won't last. You're nearing the end of a no contact period for you, okay? 4 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. I knew it. They're already spinning around and getting ready to come back this way. You're just feeling the anxiousness and the anxiety because you're in this lull. It's like a purgatory that it's been no contact for so long and nothing's been going right. And then like all you want to do is just go home and like make a sandwich and just relax and do yourself. And they keep popping into your head. And you're like, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to make this work. Why can't I let them go? It's because they can't let you go. Yeah, and we're back to the original 2 of Wands, full circle on the reading. You both are stuck at a choice decision on this one. Some of you guys have moved on and started dating and you feel bad or guilty for disconnecting from your twin flame. I'm being told to tell you this is all part of your journey, okay? For those of you that part resonates, that you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to move on or anything, or I feel bad. The choice you're making is the right one for it, and the things that are happening are teaching a lesson, okay? What I do see happening on this one is that you guys wind up drifting in your own pathways, which is what's going on like right now, and possibly trying dating, possibly trying other connections, and it's still winding up circling back around to each other. Because some of you guys, this is back to like when you were kids or something. You've known each other for a very long time, right? But the way that they were lying and then covering up the drinking and the sneaky links, some of you guys like, yeah, it's the vibes of them being like, I'm going on a work trip or I'm going to visit family. The next thing you know, they had a sneaky link from before, from their childhood or something hanging around. Empress mode, 9 of Pentacles into the Wheel of Fortune. They fear that they figured out that they love you too late. It's the kind of vibes that it's already gone down so bad that they're trying so hard to figure out a way to resurrect it that they don't expect it to work, right? It's almost like it's a little bit too little too late. But yet I do see a vibe coming in on this one that due to a tower moment that comes in their life, they realize that you were the only one that could have helped them through this one, okay? I think it's a problem with their money. Either they don't have enough to support themselves, support life, and they're really stressing and worried about that. Maybe you were the one that really helped them like prioritize and organize. You tried to keep them thrifty and they were spending above and beyond their means, and now they're cooked. Whatever it is, however that resonates to you, they had to go through this 4 of Cups issue in order to understand with the Empress how much you nurtured, didn't take care of. And for some of you guys, it's literally just as simple as now their dishes don't get washed. Nobody picks up after them, or nobody changes the oil for them anymore in the car, or washes the car on the weekends, that sort of a thing. Something about food trucks resonates. But on this one here, it's a bit of not knowing what you've got until it's gone in order for them to come around on this one, okay? You've both been very nervous about taking action on this to get into the next level. So you're both stuck in this Wheel of Fortune roundabout. All right. Because remember, this talks about your free will. You guys have choices to enter or exit this roundabout at any time. And for those of you that they're trying to play it off, like you've seen that picture they posted and they're with somebody else in the picture, they're still trying to make you jealous. They're like, if I post this picture, with this one coworker who's married and has kids, but whatever, you know, like they pose the picture and they're like, hey, insert name here, you know, would it be okay if I put this picture on my profile? And they're like, well, yeah, we work together. What does it matter? No big deal. Then they're like, ha ha ha, this is going to make Aquarius jealous. They're going to reach out. And you're sitting there being like, oh, bless their heart. That's what they decided to do with themselves. They're going to hit that point on this 7 of Cups. They're like, I'm out of options. All I can do is be legit and straight up. Okay. They've been trying everything to do to get your attention. And all they really have to do is an apology. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here, you know the whole situation, because for some of you guys, if there was any form of a physical abuse on this one, you know your story better than me, and that's where it connects to, okay? And something about dragonflies and cicadas might resonate to you, okay? You are totally allowed, for those of you that are waiting for this apology, because even the stuff here, what they did, like, I'm seeing Jesus with the children. One of the few times Jesus got mad, and Jesus didn't dig the vibes on this, especially for those of you that they were using like kids as a chess piece, child support and custody cases and stuff. But they're kind of getting read the right act on this one. That's the point that's getting into this change point, okay? That's why you're nervous about things, because something about their past keeps diving into this one. Like, it's always one last thing or one little thing that they're doing here to get ready. Somebody here keeps moving furniture around in your home. I don't know if that's you or them, but it's like, I don't know, periods or adjustments or something. Maybe it even resonates to when they packed up and moved out and you had to pack their stuff up, or they did you. Yeah, some of you guys, their temper got big and they threw you out. You came home to all your stuff on the street or in front yard. You're so used to that. And like, there's a lot of stuff they did without thinking that they've got to react on this one. What I'm seeing that's going on in this one is that it's getting ready to come out of the rut, because what I'm seeing here is that you got the peanut gallery getting in the way on this. They listen to everybody else's opinion, but they've changed it around where they found the right person to talk to them just by serendipitous stances. That's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh gosh, I wouldn't do that to someone I love. You mean you did that to Aquarius? And it's putting it in their head that they're like, it's just this one, it's a coworker of theirs that they're both going through things. And so every time the coworker talks to them, Aquarius, about their person and their problem, your person thinks their intent, like that you put their coworker up to say it, because it's getting them in their head where they're getting chills of like, oh my gosh, that's what I did to Aquarius. Why? How does this person know? What? And the person is just talking about their own self. But you know what? If this works, let it go. Because it's what's getting them to realize, oh my God, I got to change my act around Aquarius. This is what I did. They really think their coworker's talking about them, and they're not. They're talking about their own relationship. But this person's kind of so vain, they think Carly Simon wrote the song for them, right? And they weren't even alive when Carly Simon wrote the song for them somewhere. But it's, you know what I mean? They're gonna change that up and get this back in check on this one. Okay. This has been trying to get off the ground for a while. And somehow your secret feelings for each other are getting ready to come out. I actually think the peanut gallery helps you. Like somebody tells them Aquarius is still interested in you. Somebody tells you the same thing. And like the friends all work to bring you guys back together and work this out. Okay. So could definitely be a Cancer, a Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn is here, Virgo. You've got Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus is here along with Virgo and Pisces, okay? And you're them might be born on the 18th or the 28th comes out. I'm also seeing the 30th, the 9th is here, the 27th, the 17th, the 10th, the 20th, or the 30th. And for some reason, basically, if you have a 7 anywhere or a 4 anywhere in your birth date, whether it's the month or the day, if there's a 4 in there, it counts, okay? I'm also being told the last number of the year. So that resonates for 04s, 84s, 74s, 94s, 64s, help yourself, okay? Basically, that fits. All right, so I hope that helps. You keep me posted on this, Aquarius, all right? Because this moon card, I think this even happens before we hit the new moon. You're going to wind up with a date coming up. Yeah. And for those of you that you guys live at a distance because you met digitally or romantically online, they're going to wind up coming your way for work. And you're going to be very surprised when they reach out and ask you, now that they're finally in town, if you guys can get together and talk about this and get some real love with the Queen of Cups. I love it for you. All right. I hope that helps, Aquarius. Keep me posted on the status of this, and I'll see you later on next time. All right. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and be a part of the fam. We're doing all signs and pick a cards and stuff this week. And then next week, we're back into the individual signs. But that way, like every sign gets 3 readings this week. All right. So it's cool. Okay. And the coffee and cards, the super chats. Next one will be Wednesday, 9 a.m. Okay. The all signs are going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then a pick card Tuesday. Thursday, I'm getting brand new commercial grade business internet. So then on Friday, everything's going to be going so super fast and streaming so high tech and 4K and stuff. You guys are going to be like, whoa, it's like HD Archer at the IMAX. How do we get this streamed on the Sphere? Anybody in Las Vegas, find out if we can, like, if the Sphere's computer system has a USB port or something, like if it works like a Roku, where we could, wouldn't I look cool on the Sphere? Oh my gosh, that'd be like an immersive tarot reading event. That's so cool. I love it. Okay, let's keep going. I just heard Hotel California by the Eagles. I don't know if that resonates to Aquarius or Pisces. That is KP's best grand finale song too, though. All right. Is somebody here for the Steely Knives or the birthday cake? Okay, on to Pisces. Let's go. All right, saving the best for last, Pisces. So let's dig in. Here we go. All right, Pisces. Cool. All right, Pisces, let's go with the biblical tarot. Let's get back to right here and start with the Bible. Okay? Let's start with Genesis, in the beginning. Here we go. All right, Pisces, we save the best for last. Pisces, your timestamp is going to be at 2:55:33. An angel number 233 may resonate to you for your week ahead, okay? All right, so let's tap in and tune and see what we got going on for Pisces, okay? Because as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks show that is the Zodiac, right? Poor Pisces, you sit there as like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, listen to everybody's problems, but then you show up at the grand finale and come on with a bang. All right, so let's save the best for last. What do we have for Pisces? Please and thank you. What do we have for Pisces? You ready? Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. 1. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles into the Chariot. You're on course for a Queen of Pentacles, for a stable future. The stuff you're going through right now, 4 of Pentacles, is protecting your heart, your chakras. With the Judgment card, you can make it through it. Every little thing will be okay, and you're going to find out with the 10 of Swords why all this happened for a reason. With the Page of Swords, you guys are both stalking each other. But lessons have been learned. You're closing an old cycle out here that's been plaguing you for a few years now. And heading forward, like, it's Pisces 2.0 energy. I kind of dig it. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. I don't know why I just did the lion roar. It was supposed to be like a piranha shark teeth. Shark bait. Ooh, ha, ha. There we go. I like that better. This Knight of Cups has been making the round for the later half of the readings tonight, since about Libra and Scorpio. This is like the later half of the Zodiacs all got like love offers on lockdown coming in with the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. You guys have been planting this seeds with each other for a minute. It's just something that's going to work out this time. 10 of Swords and whoa. Ace of Wands on the Moon card. Oh my gosh, Pisces. They totally want to dip your fish sticks in tartar sauce. Oh my word. There's some serious taboo frustrations going on here, Pisces. There's stuff on Amazon to help with that. But all right, let's dig in. Some of you guys have recently changed up your hairstyle or hair color. But the Sun card. The Leo energy. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo. 8 of Wands and the Tower card. This Tower is happening for a reason, to close out the old cycle of the narcissism, the deceivers, and the energies of people taking total advantage of you to the point of beating you down with no direction to go. That's the end of that cycle. We're putting the narcissistic era to an end, and we're bringing in this new energy with a Page of Cups. Could be an age difference between the two of you guys. Somebody here might be widowed as well, too. Taurus, Sagittarius energy. 7 of Swords on the World card. It's like you still want to be a part of each other's lives, but you kind of fear that it won't work, right? Because they were always so busy with just like their money and their schemes and their plans, and you sat there quietly, and then like out of a whole 24-hour day between their work, their life, their friends and everything, they had about 5 minutes for you. But then instead of taking that time with you, they would rather just make it more about themselves or sit and watch TikTok or this and that. It's the end of that cycle where you had to put up for everybody else to the point that you became a habitual apologizer. Everybody made you feel like it was always your fault, always your problem, and it culminated with this person. Eight of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. That's why you took a stand on this. All right. Could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer, maybe a Gemini and Scorpio are here. Pretty strong Leo vibes. You or them could be born on the 11th or the 21st, but I want to see what's up with that Tower card and Eight of Wands. Because there's something that's coming in and getting in the way of the forward momentum of your happiness. There's something here being taken care of. Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and we're going to leave that underneath the black Sharpie marker, okay? I'm being told what you're going through right now, that's for your own personal private business, but you will go through it and you will succumb and achieve it. Successful. All right? It's just really strong vibes. This might be somebody trying to give up an addiction or give up a vice or even giving up this. But in the Queen of Wands here, you got a third tries the charm. This connection is not over between the two of you guys, but it has been silenced for a while. All right? Hey, Ralph, malt vinegar is cool too, man. Just get your hush puppies and we're good. Now, on the Queen of Wands coming out, though, I think you're fearing it'll never change or never work out. Like you're stuck in a situationship or something. Some of you guys met online, and this person's prone to breakdowns, aren't they? Somebody here seeks in the drama, right? Like, I think it's kind of like the Ace of Wands here. Like this is somebody that enjoyed getting yelled at or belittled or put down, and until they met you and they found out that, like, whoa, this is not the way. Somebody uses drama to initiate or to start stuff up, right? Instead of just talking it through. There's a strong passion, though, between the two of you guys. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Gemini energy, Mercury retrograde. You know, the thing is when things start getting serious, they derail, don't they? Ten of Swords, right? Some of you guys haven't met yet because they could live in different countries or maybe an age difference that affects something here in the scheduling. Seven of Swords on the Queen of Wands. They haven't told you about the fact that they do want to do this again. The thing was, every time things got rough, they would just throw you out instead of actually talking or working through things. Somebody likes Funyuns. But what I'm seeing on this here is that everything was fine until, like, the going would get tough, and then they would just bail. And you're like, I don't want somebody that every time we have a disagreement, you're just like, that's it, I'm out, I'm leaving. You know, man up or woman up, and let's talk it out. Let's work through it. Don't just bail out and lock the door, and nothing ever gets accomplished on this one. And like the way that they kept going, for some of you guys, I mean, the belittling, it was this person, it was past relationships. For some of you guys, clear back to childhood, that for some of you guys, you did fall onto a vice as your own way of disconnecting from how awful the world was becoming for you and the way these people were treating you. Dude, I'm going to tell you what, Pisces, for what this person did, the straight up karma that came back onto them, Hermit card, Page of Wands, they had to get played bigger than you. You know how, like, the deceit, the player vibes that came off of them, they actually found somebody that was running their game on them, but it went, they took the game and went pro. Like, if they yelled at you and then left, now they're getting yelled at work. And, like, they're just finding out that their vibes are no longer appropriate. King of Swords, and they're growing up with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. They're working on getting unstuck. Some of you guys might work together, but they're not used to a good relationship. And that's why when the relationship is going good and you're trying to look out for them and help them, they have to Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, start drama and create a problem. Then they walk away from it. Some of you guys, they've been projecting everything they did out onto you. You know, you've made all the right decisions and the right calls here. I just see them seeing a lot of things from your perspective this week. They've gone through a bit of a Freaky Friday transformation in this one, okay? This Tower card shows that they had to be read the right act in a little bit of a way here for the way that they were entertaining and talking and just thinking without speaking, the Tower of Babylon. What I'm seeing that comes in through this one here, I'm thinking the biggest thing that this person went through is the loneliness. They've gone through a dark night of the soul. You know how yours went, right? Where you got isolated. You know, when you go through that start of the beginning, especially the dark night of the soul, and all of a sudden people start treating you bad, walking out of your life, and then before you know it, you're on your own, alone in your home, and nothing. This person, that's their tower moment. Because you know how they were all worried about popularity and perceived value and like everything? Well, guess what? They lost every one. All right? They're isolated. Aside from the few pictures they've got on their social media, The rest of this, they work, go home. Work, go home. Some of you guys are still not even working, okay? They're rebuilding from this stuff, and you're going to find out with a play-by-play on this one in the week ahead, the direction they wish for it to go. Because I like that they got the King of Swords. They finally had to slow down, slow their roll, and think before speaking. The King of Swords thinks before speaking, okay? And this one here shows that it's just a much more mature set. Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles. You know what? The thing is, even God is saying to get this out of the way now as opposed to long-term after there's marriages and kids involved. For some of you guys, there already are kids involved, but I'm being told that this happening now, it's saving you guys from a massive derailment later in the future, okay? For some of you guys, the addiction or the vices are what got in the way from this one that led them to cheating. Because whenever an addiction or a vice takes over on your person's mind or on anyone's mind, is you're no longer dealing with that person, Pisces. You are now dealing with the addiction. The addiction has control. It's like an addiction is a Trojan horse virus to a computer, that malware. It just shows up and it comes in and it takes over, right? Y'all were dealing with the addiction, not the person. The person's beat out whatever the addiction is, whether it's sex, drugs, rock and roll, cell phone, popularity, attention seeking. And the way they come back in is the way you wished for them to be in the first place before, the first time, okay? That they no longer place their worth on what other people think of them. But now they're more worried about it just being about you guys. They just got a lot on their mind right now, but you did make all the decisions right here. You two will be able to make it through anything once you've made it through this point here, okay? They're overcoming their self-centeredness. They're just learning how to equally give to a connection just like you did, okay? And how to make some time for you. That'll actually bring them back in. If you guys haven't gotten the message from them yet this week with the Eight of Pentacles, I could see it coming in the week ahead, okay? I'm putting a relationship watch out for you. Short of their own free will getting in the way, this thing here shows conditions in the skies, the energies of the planets are quite favorable for a relationship to happen between the two of you guys. The only thing on this one we got to watch for is their free will. But I have a feeling, though, with the Sun card, the Eight of Wands and that, it's telling me, especially the World card and closing the cycle, if anything, their free will is going to actually override my reading in the better. Remember, free will doesn't always mean that the reading doesn't happen. The free will can also, in this case, especially in your case, Pisces, it means it happens sooner than I'm predicting, okay? They're kind of like a teapot getting ready to boil to the surface because they keep snooping, checking you out online. And I keep hearing Will Smith's song, Miami. I have no clue how that resonates. That whole Muckman City and he's on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. I don't know how that resonates. Some of you guys will be traveling in the not too distant future. Some of you guys wind up living with this person too, with this World card. It's the end of like a single life chapter for you. That it becomes a real long-term connection. After a period of a break, you guys close out that cycle and go forward. So if you've already gotten the message of the communication, this one's a little different. They're in that Freaky Friday energy from the timeline shift that we've experienced, okay? If you haven't heard it yet, the Seven of Swords tells me you hear it in the next 7 days. And something about July 21st is going to be a date to hang on to, okay? July 21st might be a very transformative energy. Something very good happens to you on July 24th, Pisces. No, rewind, July 21st. Okay, I'm going to call both, either July 21st or July 24th. Those are days you're going to mark down on your calendars, all right? I do see you guys working out. The Tower cards that are happening between the two of you guys are leading you right into each other's arms, all right? I love it for you. Strong water energy on this reading, okay? You know the reason, for those of you that haven't heard from them yet, the reason they haven't reached out yet is that they fear you won't forgive them. They're very used to not being forgiven. Everybody else in the past has told them to walk away, pound sand, stay clear, watch out, take a long leap off a short pier. They're like, Pisces is not going to be any different. They don't know you very well. They're going to get to know you better going forward, though, okay? This is a test in equal reciprocating, and they weren't doing it before, all right? They had to lose you to love you. You might actually be back here in the not too distant future being like, Archer, they're kind of clingy. How do you do that playing hooky thing? I got to tell them I have a headache tonight so I can go out with the girls to like for a concert or something. All right. All right. I hope that helps. The water energy is strong here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo vibes. Gemini is here too. There's also Sagittarius, Taurus. There is Virgo. Strong Scorpio, strong Cancer too. You got heavy duty Cancer, Leo, and Pisces. Aquarius is here. And there is some Libra vibes and Aries, okay? And you either might be born on the 3rd or the 8th, the 10th or the 21st, the 6th, the 16th, the 11th, the 4th, the 14th, the 27th, the 18th, 25th, the 15th, the 19th, and you have a lot of 9s here. So some of you guys, if you keep noticing it, or you're born on the 9th, life path number 9, or you just keep seeing a lot. I've got a lot of 9s here with all these. Number 9, number 9, number 9. So we are in a year of number 9 too. 2025 numerology, it breaks down to a 9. This is a year of completions for everybody, Pisces. Closing out those old cycles, and with the Wheel of Fortune, exercising your free will to leave the roundabout and choose which road you choose. And this person, you guys choose each other. You do it every single lifetime. All right. You are right on course. It's playing out exactly as it should. Lessons learned. All right. Hope that helps. I love you, Pisces. And keep me posted. Let me know if they've already reached out, or if not, leave a comment down below and let me know when they do. All right. But the comment section is there for you, Pisces. Do whatever you want. All right. Comment, complain, brag. I don't mind. It's all judgment free zone. Even if you just want to leave an emoji and keep your private life private, help yourself. God knows what you're thinking. All right. And if you want to book a personal, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you later. All right. I love you, Pisces. We did it, guys. Thank you all so much for being here and being a part of this. And remember, this is all signs week, so it's a little different because I did the Libra through Pisces. I did that the first July readings first. So technically, all 12 signs have 2 weeklies already up and posted in the July playlist. So this is just some cool pick a cards, all signs, and the cards and coffee, so we can do some super chats. All right. So hang out, subscribe, be a part of the family. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings plus traditional private YouTube videos. Okay. And so just shoot me an email. I usually respond within 48 hours. Whatever you pick, I'll send you back the pricing and booking details. And I look forward to reading for you and working for you and helping however possible. All right. You're welcome, Jalen. Melissa, thank you for all your help. Mod Squad, I love you guys. Sitting on the dock of the bay, thanks for being here. Night Driver, Pisces Love 5. You're welcome. Spinny hugs. And thank you guys for hitting the like, for sharing, commenting, subscribing. And remember, these readings will resonate to any placement in yours and their chart. Because remember, you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. All right. And thank you for being here. Even if you could, just subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. It helps the channel, the family, and the algorithm. Helps us connect so I feel more into the reading. And the Mod Squad and everybody here is actually working to get me up to 70,000 subscribers by July 27th. So hang out and be a part of the fam, all right? There's plenty of room at the table, so make it crowded, all right? What's up, Cornelia? Thanks for being here. Oh, sending blessings to your mother. Condolences, definitely. And Infinite, thank you. I love you. Allie, Melissa, Starlight, everybody's being here. Sandra, I love the green hearts. Frowen, Gabriella, you have a good evening too. Thank you guys all for being here, all right? And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I think we're going to do some pick a cards tomorrow. Cards and coffee. The next super chats will be Wednesday morning and Friday morning. Next all signs Wednesday night, Friday night. Pick a card Tuesday, Thursday. Archer get new internet. So there you go. All right. So until next time, I love you and peace and love. And on that note, I love this deck. Love you guys.